All right, hello everyone and good evening and welcome to this session officially with me. All right, today let's get started officially and let's get moving. Now, so why are all of us here? All of us are here because the economic climate is not making it easy, right? All of you are trying to find another way to generate extra sources of income for yourself. Now, so today I hope to be your mentor and help you guide you towards creating more income. Now, so I'm going to share with all of you, okay, how I've done this for myself over the last 10 years and also help a lot of my students achieve their financial goals. But to get started, I need to tell all of you a very important message. Okay, now, and this message is, yes. All right. I hope it stung your eye because it's meant to capture your attention after being with us for quite a couple of moments now. All right. Now, I need to grab your attention because this warning is not about the stock market. All right. Yes, it may be dangerous right now, but it's not about the markets. But this warning has to do with you. All right. Now, you are now investing. All right. Your next 1 hour, your next 1.5 hours together with me. All right. Now, what I want is for all of you, all right, to give me your full participation. All right. I really hope I can get that. Okay, because I have a ton of information, right, that I want to share with you, all right, that is going to be very valuable for you if you listen very carefully, all right, and are willing to participate along with me. Okay, now, so I have spent the last 10 years mastering these strategies, all right, I want to impart as much as I can to all of you. Okay, I understand, as usual, more than 80% of you in this session, all right, are either total newbies or you have never traded options before. Right now, so I'm going to open your eyes to why options is a must in every trading portfolio. Okay, but for all of you to benefit out of this session today, right, after seeing my strategies, after realizing how great they are and how they can work for you, now I need you to be ready to make some important decisions because these important decisions, right, will justify the changes in the life, right, after today. All right, which means if you want changes, okay, and you're here for that, okay, you need to make the right decisions, all right, for you to be able to achieve that after this session today. Okay, now, so I hope that is clear because I want your full participation. All right, when I ask for some interactions from all of you, all right, I hope you'll be ready, all right, to participate. Okay, because it's going to be hard speaking in front of the camera, all right, thinking as though I'm talking to myself. Right? Have any of you tried that? Okay, it's not easy. Okay, now, of course, I prefer to do this live in person because I want to connect with as much people as possible, right? And know that my message is getting across. But the only way we can do this right now is via the chat box. All right, so the chat box is going to be our tool to communicate in this session. All right, and let's make full use of it. Okay, now, so I'm going to get started. And my goal for all of you today who's joining me, all right, is to help all of you, all right, by turning you into 3 of my students. All right, so I want to turn all of you into 3 of my students today. Let me get started with the first one. Now, the first one is really targeted at those of you who are totally new, right? Because Kex, who was 21 when he decided to join us, he was a new investor, right? And remember, his dad paid for the course fees. His dad funded his account with the first capital. Right now, he was very afraid to get started because he was afraid of losing money, right? But what Kex had from our community was something very special, right? Something that you could not get outside, right? And that is the part where we trade live with all our students every single week, all right? Every single week, not just 1 month, not just 2 months, right? But all of you will find out how you can trade live together with me every single week for the next 1 year. All right, so Kex knew that. That's why he came in, right? And apart from that, right, he was able to see my trades and also decide to copy the trades if he liked it, right? Just like all the other students. Now, so Kex was observing a couple of trades before he finally decided to plunge in on a trade that we did on American Express. But what Kex didn't know was this: the trade was going to turn profitable tomorrow. Of course, I didn't know this as well, but we took our profits on the trade tomorrow. And when Kex took his first profit, right, the first profit worked out to 3,000 US dollars in just 1 day. Now, so all of you who are new and joining us today, if you embark on this journey, you make the important decision, right? And the very first trade that you take together with us makes you $3,000. Now, what effect do you think it will have on you? Yes, I hope you say you'll make me want to do a second time, a third time, a fourth time. And that's the first goal, right? The first goal out of today's session is to get all of you started and making your first trade and also making your first win, right? That's the important milestone because after that comes the next step, which is your second trade, your third trade, and your fourth trade. Now that brings me right now next, right, to Kelvin over here. right? Now, why is Kelvin the second student that is very important for you? Because Kelvin was also new when he started with us, right? And just like Cax, he took his first trade. But after that, right, over the next 6 sessions, he continued to trade with us and to copy our trades as well. Right, and look at this, everyone. In 6 sessions alone, right, he started with a capital of just $2,000, right? But he was able to make $1,000 just after 6 sessions. That's like 50% returns, right, after 6 trading sessions with us, right? And that's really, really quick, right, when you're talking about results and even on a very small starting capital, right? So this is something all of you can look forward to as well. Right now, so that's the second student. What about, right, after the first trade? What about after 6 sessions, right? What about the next few months? What about the next few years, right? And that brings me to the third student over here, right now. So the third student I want to share is Alvin, right? Alvin started with us during a very, very difficult period, right, which is March 2020. That was immediately after the market crashed. Nobody knows what's going to happen after that, right? But we kept trading. Right? We knew our systems. We know that the systems works over time because it was discovered 10 years ago and it survived many, many different market cycles. That's why I'm telling you, once you come in, you will see why it's so strong, right, in the basics of the working of the strategy. Right now, so Alvin saw this when he came into the program, right? And he started trading with us. And in just a short span of 3 months, right, by copying our trades and learning to be a better trader at the same time, he has also made himself a 19,000 US dollar profit. Now, so I'm going to ask all of you to take some actions at the end of the session, right, for your financial freedom, for your financial success. But if this decisions involves, after taking it, allowing yourself to make 19,000 US dollars in the next 3 months, right? Do you agree that this is probably one of the best decisions that you can make for yourself? Especially, right, when what we have to offer, right, it's coming at a really, really great bargain for all of you, right? Now, so let's get started officially. So what I've given to all my students since I've started being a mentor 8.5 years ago was something truly different, right? I wanted to justify my trading strategies, right? Now, so I told all my students who believed in my strategy, right, that not only will I share them with you, I will teach them to you, right? And you can see why you can continue using them and make money for a very long time to come. And to give you the confidence, I will even let you see all the trades that I do, right? So that was a complete luxury, right? And soon I discovered a very important factor, right, that many students have made the decision to join our, right, community over here. Now, after 8.5 years, we have since completed 499 live trades in the stock market, right? And 497 of those trades have turned out profitable. So if you discover this strategy, which I'll be sharing with you in the next moment, right, you will have a trading strategy that allows you to profit 99% of the time. Now, so here comes a dilemma now, right? Is it better, right, to make 99% returns on one trade, right? Or do you think it's better to make money on 99% of the trades that you do, right? Because this was the answer that I was looking for myself 10 years ago, right? Let me share with you something very important, because when I said that my trades win 99% of the time, many of you, I believe, are already shaking your head, right? You are saying, no, Terence, don't tell me this, right? It never ever works like that, right? Really, right? Let me take 2 minutes, right? Explain to you my philosophy. Because 10 years ago, right, it was pretty much this distinction over here, right? Most of the people in the market are looking for that one trade that makes them 99% returns. Agree? Right? I'm sure some of you are here for that as well, right? But 10 years ago, when I was looking for my answer, all I was looking for was a strategy that is able to make money. I didn't care how much I was making. All right. I didn't, it doesn't bother me if I win very, very little or I win a lot. All I wanted was a strategy that allows me to make money. Right. And at last, I actually found it. Right. And when I found it, right, the biggest core difference that I noticed was this. This amazing strategy allows me to make mistakes in the stock market. Right. And I can still end up profitable. And that was the big difference. Right? Because now I can take all of you together with me. We can make mistakes in the stock market, right, and still end up making money. Can you imagine that luxury that most people don't have, right? All because we didn't care how much money we're making anymore. Whether it's big, whether it's small, we just take it. We take it all, right? And that's what I want to achieve. And soon after practicing that strategy, I also realized that many of the greatest investors, right, the ones that make a lot of money in the markets, are also secretly practicing the same strategy. And that gave me a lot of confidence to continue exploring that. Right? And of course, now I've already been doing it for 10 years. So my value to all of you is really my experience, right? The experience of having more than 20,000 trades on this strategy, right? And avoiding all the mistakes that can possibly happen, right? And of course, now helping you on the way as well. Okay, now, so I'm ready to officially share what I have with all of you, but I want to know that all of you are ready as well. Okay, now, so be ready to participate. Okay, all right? Now, so who's ready if I give you an opportunity to trade live with me so that I can help you create more cash flows or more profits all year round for the next 12 months, right? If you are interested, can you type me in the chat box right now, everyone? All right, type me and show me you're interested over here. Let's go, everyone. Yes, yes. All right, now the first question. So we're getting warmed up. Okay, now, so it took a while to come, right? But I hope all of you are ready to the whole concept right now. Okay, so let's keep warming up. So the first thing that I need to help all of you notice, right, when you want to become a winning trader, right, is really this. Before you do anything, make sure you have what we call a winning strategy or what we call a right strategy. Okay, so I'm going to share with you mine today. Okay, because a right strategy is one that works, not just working, but works over time, right, over multiple occurrences, all right, and the most important thing is it has defined criteria, right, because over time, all right, it's been tested over and over again, so there are a fixed set of criteria that makes it work. So when I hand you the criteria, all you need to do is to follow them, right, and qualify a trade. So once they check out, you would end up the same trade as I would have found myself, right, and that's the important part over here. Okay, now, so I'm going to share with you a right strategy today if you don't have one, so don't worry. So to begin, I need all of you to understand this thing called options. Okay, so today we're going to talk about options over here, right? Nothing spectacular. It's still about the stock market, right? But we're not going to talk so much about stocks. We'll talk about options. So if you are joining us, okay, if you've never heard of options before, oh, Terence, I don't know what it is. Okay, give me 2 minutes right now. Okay, I'm going to get you up to speed. Yes, all I need is 2 minutes. It's actually something really simple. Now, for those of you, the 10% of you who's actually here and already trading options, bear with me, okay? All right, just bear with me. Let's give everyone a chance to do this together. Now, so if you have a pen and paper, do write this down, because all I'll say is this: options is equal to insurance policies. They are the same thing. So if you don't understand options, it's okay. Do you understand what insurance policies are, right? Do you know how it works? If you know how it works, you will understand options. Why? Because they are the same thing. So effectively, I'm telling you, if you know how to make money with insurance, you will know how to make money with options, right? Because they're the same thing again, right? So can you see how we're simplifying it now, right? So as a mentor, right, many students have found options difficult, right? But I've always used other analogies to help them understand, right? And they started to find it very simple over here. Now, so let's go with this. Insurance. Does everyone know what insurance is? Many of you probably will. Why? Because most of us end up buying insurance every day. We will buy insurance for our car, we will buy insurance for our house, or even insurance for ourselves. Why? Because these are very important and expensive things. So if accidents happen to them, they will cost a lot of money, right, to fix the problem. Agree? Now, so buying insurance, right, allows us to protect these assets. Now, how about options then? Now, options is also insurance, but they are what we call simply the stock market's insurance, because they can only be found inside the stock market, right? So they act like the stock market's insurance. So what is there that people will want to protect inside the stock market? That's the question now, right? And it's actually where it becomes very simple. Inside the stock market, there are only stocks that people will want to protect. Now, before you ask why, think about this. How many of you have ever bought a stock before, right? And the moment that stock appears inside your account, right, all you feel after that is actually fear. Will subside, right? You were confident before you buy it, right? But the moment you bought it, right, all you have left was actually fear instead. Right now, if you have experienced this, you will understand, right, why there's a need for options. Because options start to protect, right? This thing for all the stock investors, right? Now, so stock investors, they are afraid if the market collapses. They are afraid if the stock price goes down, correct? Now, so options will help to protect them from these losses on the stocks, right? So there's actually a reason and a function, right, for options to exist, right? And this is why the stock market created it. It's not something new. It's been inside the stock market for more than 30 years already. Just that if you've never heard of it before, right, it's just something that's been operating under the radar. Over the recent years, it started to get more popular. Yeah, right. But it's been around for over 30 years. Right. Many people have made a lot of money from it very, very quietly. Okay. But today is your chance to get in on the act. Okay. Now, so when we talk about insurance, it's simple, right? When you have a car, you buy an insurance. Why? To protect an accident. Right now, when an accident happens, it costs a lot of money to fix the damage. So if you have an insurance, take that policy, go to the company and make a claim. So the company will foot the bill to fix up the car. That's how it works, right? Now, how about options then? So for options, people go to the stock market and they buy stocks, correct? Now, but after that, they realize that accidents do happen too. Yeah, of course. The stock market can crash tomorrow, right? Or your stock, right, can collapse tomorrow in terms of the stock price. It can always happen. That's why people are scared. Agree? Now, but imagine this, right? You just bought a stock today, and suddenly, like a genie from a lamp, I appear in front of you and I started waving at you, right? When you look to me, right, I was holding this piece of paper which says options, right? And when you look at it, you had that question mark on your head. And I said, don't worry, this thing, right, can protect you. So you are thinking now, how can it protect me? You just bought a stock, correct? Now, are you afraid you lose money? And you nodded your head. Now, that's where I said, if you are willing to buy this thing from me today, right, it will protect your stock from losses. And now you got interested. You started asking how, right? Now, tomorrow, if the stock market opens and your stock crashes 50%, 60%, or 70% even, right? Now, if you bought this thing from me, all you need to do is to take it to the stock market and make a claim. And once you do that, the stock market will foot the bill for all the losses that has happened. Okay, now, so all I'm saying is this: if you pay me today and buy this option, right, tomorrow, any losses on the stock, right, you will not be liable for it. So that's your protection. Can you see it now? Right now, so if you believe that accidents can happen in the stock market, right, would you want to buy a protection for your stock? I hope you say yes, because many people, right, would actually do that. And they've been doing that for years. So hence come a money-making opportunity. So let's focus now. Let's go back to why all of you are here. Why are you listening to me right now? Not to talk about options, not to talk about the stock market, but to tell you how you can realistically make money for yourself, correct? Now, so let's focus back here. So I said this: if you know how to make money with insurance, right, you will know how to make money when it comes to options. So let's go back to insurance now. So with insurance, if I force you to think very seriously right now, okay, you would realize that there are two ways of making money when it comes to insurance policies, right? You can choose to be the customer. So what does the customer do? Customers buy insurance.
Trauco, la salida con Yotun, Carrillo que espera, el pelotazo largo de Yotun de nuevo para Paolo, iba Paolo para pasar, iba Paolo,
or do you believe that the better way, or what works, is actually to be an insurance company, right? That means companies like Great Eastern, companies like AIA, companies like Prudential. What do? They sell insurance, and they sell it every day. Now, do you believe that these companies, the more insurance they sell, the more money they actually end up making, right? So if you are here today to find out how to make money for yourself, which one do you think is the right way, right? Can you type the answer in the chat box and let me know right now? Okay, do you think that by being the customer is the right way to go? Or do you believe that by being in the insurance company is the right way to go and make money for yourself right now? Okay, when we talk about insurance, right? Go ahead and type it over here, everyone. All right, in the chat box, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you very much. Now, what I wanted to test was this. In 5 seconds or less, I wanted to see if there was an immediate response from most of you. All right, and thank you very much, because most of you did this. Most of you answered, all right, insurance company, right? Why? Because your brain knew this, right? Immediately when I talk about the question, do you realize that the answer came out immediately? You didn't need any processing. You didn't need any thoughts. In fact, you were not even doubting the answer that came out. It was right. Why? Because that's how our brain works. When you are asked a question, if you can come up with the answer immediately, you know that this works. You know that the answer is right. So since now that your brain has already confirmed that by being an insurance company is a good way to make money, let's go and do it now. Correct? Right? You have verified it. It's a good way to make money. So let's do it. Not with insurance. No, right? We don't want to start any businesses. It's too much work. But what I'm going to do is to take all of you together with me, right? We're going to go to the stock market, right? And we're going to sell options together. Why? Because options equals to insurance. So if companies can make money selling insurance, we can make money selling options in the stock market. It's the same thing. But you must know a deep, dark secret before you start this, right? And that's why you're here. So what's the deep, dark secret that makes insurance companies so successful, right? I'm going to tell you now. Ready? Right? Insurance companies, they pick and they choose the customers that they sell to. Anybody want to strongly object? No, right? That is a fact. And we know that as well. So because they choose their customers, it allows them to make all the money that they want. They only want what we call safe customers, customers that will pay, but after that, never ever makes any claims. Why? Because these policies will expire, right? And when they expire and the customer does not make any claims, who makes the money? The company, right? And that's what they do. So to be like them, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to go to the stock market and do what they did. Huh? Terence, what are you talking about? Right? I'm talking about that. They want safe customers, right? So when we go to the stock market and when we start selling options, make sure, everyone, I'm throwing you the first golden nugget here. Right? If you want to be an option seller, the first thing you must make sure you have, right, is you sell options on safe stocks. It makes absolute sense. Why? Because we don't want any claims, remember? All right, we don't want any accidents. So if I tell you, right, that I have a blue chip stock on hand today that is trading at its 10 years lowest ever price, does it sound like a good investment opportunity to you? Most of you probably nodded your head, right? All right. Even if you didn't type in the chat box, you're probably nodding your head. And that's why I'm trying to tell you. Why were you nodding your head? Because in your head, once I said blue chip stocks, it equivalates to safety. Can you see now? Blue chips, safe. Blue chips, safe. If you had the capital, all right, and the price was cheap, would you buy it? And the answer will be yes. Right now, that's how easy it has become. Right? Can you see now? Right now, so this idea of my first strategy, which I worked on, right, was really, really successful. Right? And when I taught it to students, they found it so easy to understand the logic behind the strategy. Right? And hence come the practical part, right? Applying it. Right? How can I find these stocks easily, Terence? Right? And it's so easy because you don't even need to find them, everyone. Right? I'm going to do the hard work for you. Why? Because I've been selling options for 10 years. Right? I've been working on a lot of stocks. So every stock that has made me a lot of money over the last 10 years have been put inside my basket. Right? I call this the cash flow basket because these stocks, right, I can sell options on them, right, and they keep paying me. Right? So once you come in, right, I will give you full access to my list of stocks that I work with. So you don't have to choose from everything out there. You just have to choose from my safe list, right? Because these are stocks that have potential to make you a lot of money. Now, of course, you don't have to believe me right now, right? You need to see it for yourself. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take out one stock for all of you to have a look. Why? Because one stock will represent all of them. Right now, that means whatever you see in this one stock will be what you see in all the rest that included in my basket. Yeah. Okay. You see one, you see all. Yeah. That's why it's good. Now, so let's go to it. I want you to look at the screen, everyone, because the stock that I want to share with all of you today is this. Right now, the company's name is called Nike. Now, so the moment I said Nike, many of you will probably go, oh, all right, I know this, right? Yes, but I don't want to talk about this yet. right, let's focus on something more important. Ready, everyone, to answer another question? Okay, be ready, okay? All right, because all I'm going to give you is 5 seconds as well. Now, if you had invested in this company, right, here's the question, everyone. If you had invested in this company, right, would you have made money? Right, just type a yes or no in the chat box, everyone. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5. Done. All right, thank you very much. So you can see the yeses are starting to fly into the chat box in just 5 seconds. Why? Because it made sense again. All right, you could see it. All right, and by seeing it, immediately gives you the confidence. Now, if you entered early, you have made a ton of money. All right, but good stocks are not just that, because good stocks mean even if you entered late, you should still have made money. And we did, right? And even if you entered very late, right, it was good enough to still make you money. And this stock did. And you saw it. That's why your answer was yes, right? In fact, every single stock in my basket does exactly the same thing. I have more than 100 of these stocks waiting for you to start using them for cash flow. All right, can you see how great it is already? I haven't even taught you the strategy, right? But you can see so much money making potential in just the stocks alone. Can you imagine after getting the names of all these companies, right? How easy it's going to be for you to build a money making portfolio? Yeah. Okay, now, so let's talk about how many ways are there for you to make money from these stocks. Okay, once you have them. Now, let's talk about 2 today. The first one that I want to talk about is buying the stock. It's the easiest, right? You found a great company, buy it after that. So if you manage to find Nike over here very, very early on, the price was still really cheap, $750, right? That's really cheap, right? So if you bought it over here, right, I can only say this, congratulations. If you bought 1,000 shares, you would have used a capital of about $7,500, right? $7,500. Now, but what you didn't know would be this, that even after the market rises, even after market crashes, right? Let's talk about the last one, which is the COVID market crash, right? So the last date on the chart is 10th of June, 2020. So this would have included the COVID market crash. But even after that, right, the stock is worth $102 a share. So sometime in 2020, I could have sold this stock and got $100 for it. Would you agree? Right? Yes, right? Now, so if I sold it, right, and got $100, I would have taken a $92,000 profit on this stock. Can you imagine this, everyone? If I ask all of you to buy one stock today, you made one investment, right, and you managed to walk away with $92,000 in profit. Now, if you had to use one word to describe that feeling, right, what would be this one word, right, that you're going to type in the chat box? Right? Can I get your help? All right. Let me see what kind of creativity, right, that all of you have joining me today. All right. One word to describe this, everyone. Paula, very direct. All right. Paula was very direct over here, just rich. All right. Okay. Now, so we get the common ones over here today. Happy, awesome, wow. Okay. Nothing local. Where are all the local ones? All right. What a sugar. They're all, yeah. Vincent, thank you very much. We always need some of this. Oh, Jason, I like that. Retired. All right. That's a really, really, really modest goal over here. All right. I don't fault you for that. That's really good. Really awesome. Right. If you could make $92,000 and you could achieve retirement, that's really awesome. Yeah. All right. Okay. Simple does it. Right. There are many ways to get things done, but Simple also does it. Right. But what I want to say is this, making $92,000 from one stock is great. We have 100 of them waiting for you. Right. But to you, right, the question that you should be asking right now is not this. Right. I know you like this. Everybody likes this. Right. But the important question you should ask yourself right now is this. Was this easy? Will you agree? There's so many ways to make money, but not everyone does it. Why? Because some ways are just too difficult. All right. And because you think it's too difficult, you didn't even bother to try. Am I right? Yeah, now, so that's the question we need to answer right now. Okay, because when I ask all of you this question, was this easy? All right, what do you think the answer was, everyone? Look at me, ready? All right, now, was this easy? No, it's not. It's not easy at all. What? Terence, what do you mean? I just have to buy the stock. Yeah, buying the stock is easy, but making this money is not easy. Why? Come, let me show you, everyone. The part where it's difficult is actually there. right? You're just not seeing it. The part that makes this money difficult is actually here, right? Because to make this money, it involves waiting, right? You needed to buy in 2002, but you need to get out in year 2020. Now, so this wait amounted to almost 20 years. Can you imagine now, right, that I tell all of you this? Hey, all of you, I can have a way for you to make $100,000. You only need to invest $7,000 now, right? All of you will be excited. But then I follow up and say this, but all of you need to wait 20 years. How many people do you think I have left in that room when I say this? Zero, right? Everybody's gone. Why? Because if I ask all of you this question honestly now, right? When do all of you want to make money? Can you tell me your honest answer? The most honest one. When do all of you want to make money? Right? Type it in the chat box. Let me know. Can you see? Can you see why all of you would disappear? Right? Your answer is now. Adrian, I like the answer because that's the most honest one. All right. So many of you say now, but Adrian and Mohammed over here say yesterday. Correct? Now is already too late. So can you imagine if I start off just saying, how about waiting for 20 years? All of you are gone. So that's why it's difficult. You won't even try. So we need to find a solution. That's why we're here today. If buying stocks was easy, you didn't need to be here, right? You would have done it already. Agree? Right now, so what's the solution to this problem? If you don't like the idea of waiting, right, then you need to join me, right, and go to the stock market and learn how to sell options. Because there are Nike stocks in the stock market, but at the same time, there are Nike options that are inside the stock market. And these options expire every week, right? Yes, they expire every week, which means you can sell one of these Nike options every single week. With the same capital, $7,005, you can sell options that are worth $300 every week. So somebody will pay you $300 every week. And the end of the week, this option will expire. So all it means is this: by the end of the week, right, as long as Nike does not crash, right, this option is going to expire, right? And when it expires, there is no accidents. So our customers cannot make any claims. So who keeps this $300? Us. Remember now? And that's how we're going to make money. Because after 1 week, the question now is, did we make money? Yes. Heck yes. Did we make a lot of money? No. But it starts from here. Why do I say it starts from here? Because once this option expires, you can sell again for next week. Do you see that? Right? And when that expires, you can sell again for the week after that. Are you seeing this now? You can literally sell every single week, right? And do this 52 times a year. And when you do that, you're making $300 52 times every year, right? Do that for the same 20 years as it would take for this stock to make you that money. And you'll be amazed to find out that your total collection would have been $312,000 instead, right? Whoever said slow and steady doesn't win the race, right? It does. It all depends on how you want to look at it. So all of you now have two opportunities to make money from the same one good stock. It's the same stock, one good stock. So what are you going to choose now, right? Can all of you tell me before I move ahead? Would all of you choose to make $92,000? Or would all of you be willing to learn something new, right, and have a shot at making $312,000, right? Type the number that you prefer in the chat box, right, and let me know right now. Can we do that? All right, type the number 92 or 312. Let's go. All right, thank you very much. Now, so that's what I'm trying to establish, okay? Because many of you do not see this, and both is good as well. All right, you can make money owning the stocks. You can make money selling options. Both are good. All right, awesome. Now, so the key is this. Once you're ready and willing to explore the idea of selling options, let's talk about how do we make money as an option seller. Okay, so write this down again. It's a very important nugget. All right, so you remember it. Now, so when you sell options, okay, just remember this. Okay, now, as long as there's no accidents, all right, there will be no claims. All right, so as long as there's no accidents, right, there'll be no claims. Yeah. Now, so once the option expires, and no claims are made, right, we keep that money, right? And then we repeat it again, right? And then we keep that money, and then we repeat it again, right? Why? Because with repetition, we get experience. With experience, we get knowledge. With knowledge, we get expertise. Can you see what I'm doing now? All I'm trying to tell you to do is to be good at one thing, right? And then start. Because the more times you do it, the faster you understand it, right? And the better you get at it, right? And that's why many of my students get the hang of things very, very quickly, especially when I'm showing them week in, week out, how to do it and how to find all these trades. Can you see why, right? We've catered the mentorship with so much dedication, right? That allows you to get the success that you want, right? I'm not even to the second part yet. I'm still at the first part. Yeah. Okay. I hope you're liking this, because I'm going to take all of you, right, and train you on how to become exactly like insurance companies. So let's start selling options, right? And let's start making more money, right, together, right? Let's start making more money together, right? Now, so once we explore selling options, question number one, Terence, how many types are there? There's so many stocks to choose from. It's a headache, right? How about options? Is it the same? Right? So let's go to the stock market and let's find out how many types are there. Okay. Now, so when we talk about options, it's actually easy. And the reason why it is easy is because in the stock market, there may be many, many different stocks, but there is always only two types of options. That's it, right? On one side, we have an option that is called call option, right? And then on the other side, we have a different type, which is called put options. And that's all the stock market created, right? One for when the stock goes up, right? And another for when the stock goes down. That's it. That's all the stock does, correct? Up or down. So the stock market created one for each direction. So if you want to sell options and make money, it can be as simple as opening your platform every week, right? Choose one of the option, right? Click the sell button, place your orders, and once it is done, voila, you got paid, right? You just made money. Didn't that sound simple? Open your platform, choose two, all right? Sorry, choose one out of two, right? Click the sell button, get your order done, and you make money. Simple, right? I have this feeling always, all right? People are shaking, no, this is not possible, all right? You are experienced, so maybe you know which is the right one every week, right? But we are new, Terence. We are listening to you. I don't even know which is the right one. What if I sell the wrong one? Will I lose money? Because I see some questions already appearing, right? What if we are wrong, correct? Now, so of course, if you are wrong, be ready to lose some money. That's important, yeah, okay? But how about this? Okay, all of you are here for this. How about right now, if I said, right, how about every week, if I can show all of you which is the right option to sell in the market, right, so you can make money? How many of you will be willing to jump in and get started selling options with me, right? If you are willing to accept this challenge, right, can I get you to type J in the chat box right now? Okay, so once again, if I'm able to show you which is the right option to sell every single week, so you can profit from it, how many of you are willing to jump in right now and start selling with me? Right, type J in the chat box, everyone. Right, 5, 4. Thank you very much. Now, so for the rest of you who are still listening and probably folding your arms at the back of the screen right now, my question to you right now is this. I'm not trying to be obnoxious. I'm not trying to be tough, but I want to ask you, what are you doing? All right, really, what are you doing? All right, because I'm trying to engage you, all right, but if you're not willing to participate, I cannot help you, all right? And I have one very simple goal today. By being here, and I hope you can see that, I hope you can feel that, because I run every session differently from some of the mentors out there, right? I want you to understand the message that I'm putting across, yeah? Okay, so I need your help. I need your participation, all right? So begin to open up, right? Begin to unfold your arms, all right? And participate in the next question. Can I get you to do that? Yeah, all right, let's do this together, okay? All right, now, so let me get going, okay? Let me get going. Now, so what is the right option to sell? And how do I know that? Now, I know this because 10 years ago, I was you, right? I had very limited capital, right? I couldn't afford to lose anymore, right? And I didn't know which was the right one to sell, right? So I had to look for information, right? And it allowed me to chance upon one very important article, right? And this article changed, right, whatever I did, right? And brought me to the success that I have today, right? So let me show all of you this same article, right? This was the article that changed everything for me. Did you know, right? Did you know, right? I saw this in Forbes magazine and it clearly said this: be like Warren Buffett. Now, of course, all of us know this and we like this. If we can be like him, we'll make money. That's number one. But this article was different, right? This article said sell options. Nowadays, many people would have known, but 10 years ago, when I saw this, I was like telling myself, hey, this is something new. I didn't know that. I knew he made money buying good stocks, but I didn't know he sell options too. See where I'm getting from? So I got interested because I was embarking on doing this, right? Now, I didn't know which was the right one. And then my answer came. It was like this great investor shouting out at me, right? He was like telling me, hey, this is the right one. This is the one that makes money. Because the headline says very clearly, right? Warren Buffett sells put options. So if I wanted something safe, if I wanted something secure, something that is reliable, right? He has just give me the answer, right? Selling put options. Why? Because Buffett would be smart enough to know that there are two types. And if he's coming out and saying he chooses one out of the two, that means he believes this one makes more money. Don't you agree? All right. He believes this one makes more money. And who am I to question that? Correct? Now, so I jumped upon it and I started doing this, right? And it took me 2 years before I succeeded. Now, before you wonder and scratch your head, Terence, why do you still need 2 years? Because that's all he tells you. That's all you're going to get out of him, right? He tells you how he chooses stocks. But when it comes to options, that's all he's going to tell you. He sells put options. That's it. He doesn't tell you how he sells it. He doesn't tell you what stocks he sells it on. And he doesn't tell you when. That's your job, right? It's a money-making strategy, but he has his problems associated with it, right? So you need to discover. So by being your mentor, I'm saving you that time. And not only time, I'm saving you that pain, right? You know, to become good at anything, right? Especially the stock market, you need to start losing first and discover all the potential pitfalls, all the potential mistakes, and then only hope that you can find the right answers to those problems. So it took me 2 years before I succeeded. And of course, after that, it's been smooth sailing for me. So I can say I'm really thankful. But at the same time, I'm very, very aware, right? I succeeded, but many others did not. So what do you want to choose? Do you want to choose this path with uncertainty, right? Or do you want to make a good decision today, right? Join in together with us, right? And trade weekly, every single week with us and learn how to do this right. You know the answer, right? Okay, and with just one investment, you can already do that. Yeah, okay, what makes things better then? Okay, now, so let me take one stock today. Okay, take one stock today and show you just how simple, right, this way of making money can actually be. Yeah, okay, and why our students actually love it so much. Okay, right now, so I'm gonna go back to my stock. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my stock basket. I'm gonna choose a second stock right now and show you how is the right way to getting this done. Okay, this is something Buffett doesn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, everyone. Number one, make sure you choose a safe stock. That's the vital factor. So today I want to show you a second stock, right? And the stock I want to talk about is CAH. Now, the full name of the company is called Cardinal Health. Now, what business are they in? They are in the business of running pharmacy stores. So just think of Watsons. Just think of Guardians. Do you agree they make a lot of money? Do you agree they're profitable businesses, right? In good times and in bad times? Now, if you are nodding your head, right, Cardinal Health is like a much, much bigger version of that. It's one of the top 3 biggest pharmacy chain stores in the whole of America. Okay, and here's the plus point. In America, people can only buy their medicine from pharmacy outlets. They cannot buy it from the doctor. It's a money spinning business. It's like printing money. As long as you're one of the biggest, you dominate the market, right? You're waiting to get money printed. So I already knew this. That's why it was in my basket. But what made it special was this day, September 22nd, 2020, right? On this day, together with my students, when we were trading live, we spotted this opportunity. What did we spot? We spotted this company, right? But what we saw was this price, 46.68, because what we knew was this price for this stock is a super cheap undervaluation. Yeah, all right. So what we have now is a profitable business selling at a very low and cheap price. So if I gave all of you this opportunity, right, super good company at a super duper cheap price right now, if you had new capital, you had money, right, what will all of you think about doing? Can you type in the chat box? Let me know. Right, Diana, how much money do you need to start? All right, I will answer that in step 2, okay? So don't worry, I'm getting to that. Yes, thank you very much. All of you see why we took action. So many of you are saying, hey, Terence, I want to buy it. So why would you say buy? Because you saw a good money-making opportunity. Agree? We did, right? But we were not thinking of buying the stock, because when you buy a stock, it needs to go up for you to make money. Agree? The stock may not be ready to go up, not right now, but we wanted to make money. So what we thought about was immediately, right? We want to sell put options. Okay, we want to sell put options. So first, we decided, when do we want to make this money? And all my students said, this week, we want to make it this week. So we chose this Friday's option, which is 25th of September, right? So today's date was 22nd, right? So they chose the 25th September, which is Friday's option. So this option only had 4 days left. Okay, there's only 4 days left. And then after that, we chose the $44 put options. Okay, we chose to sell this one. This option has a bid price of 10 cents, okay, and then an ask price of 15 cents. So all this information is already given to us. So now we are ready. We are ready to place our order. Okay, so I want to place this order together with all of you. Okay, so you can understand it better. Now, so let's place this order by first clicking a very important button, the sell button, right? So once we click the sell button, the order form pops up. And the next question they're going to ask is this now: how many options do you want to sell? So that's where I enter 10 options, which is what I usually trade, all right, 10 options. You don't have to sell 10. When you first join me, all of you can start just by selling one option. Yeah, okay, all of you can get started just selling one option. One option is 100 shares. Okay, one option is 100 shares. Okay, everyone? Right now, so when I sell 10 options, all I'm doing that is different is this: I'm trading, right, 1,000 shares. That's all, right? Because one option is 100, 10 options will make it 1,000. That's the only thing different, okay? Now, next, which stock are you trading today? That's where I tell them CAH, right, or Cardinal Health. Now, when does this option expire? So I tell them Friday, the 25th of September. Which option are you trading? So I'll tell them $44 put option. Okay, my order is instructed. My order is very clear now. All that is left is the price. So that's where I key in, right, 12 cents, because 12 is a middle price. So I'm going to try for that. So my order form is ready. Now, all I have to do is to click the send button on the platform. Once I click that button, this order goes into the stock market, right? And within 5 seconds, it comes back and tells me, congratulations, Terence, right? Your order is done, right? So the broker told me that my order is done in less than 5 seconds. Here comes the important moment. I just sold an option, right? I sold it for 12 cents and I sold 1,000 shares worth, right, of 12 cents options. Now, question everyone, can you help me calculate now? How much money did I just get paid, right? Once you calculated it, can you type the answer in the chat box, right? Okay, can you type the answer in the chat box? How much money did we just collected? Thank you very much. We have a lot of people who are good at counting money over here today, right? You got a great future. Right now, there's a lot of money to be counting. So you're right? We end up making $120. Okay, Terry, right? A little too much, right? Slow down a little bit, right? 1,000 times 12 cents makes it 120. Now, so this trade took us less than 5 minutes and it would have paid us $120. So how is this money made? Some of you are still having that question mark. Terence, you say we make money, but how do we do this? Remember, this option expires on Friday. And as long as there's no accidents, there'll be no claims. Remember? And when this option expires, who keeps the $120? Us. Okay, now if you're still not seeing it, don't worry. I'm going to draw it out so that you can visualize now. Okay, before I draw it, I want you to write down two important informations. Number one, all right, the stock price, 46.68. Right? Number two, the put option that we are trading. Okay, $44 put option. Okay, ready everyone? Okay, now, so the trade looks like this. So the stock price, we'll key in 46.68. Right, it's done. Right, now the blue line over here is the option that we have sold. Right, and this option says $44, all right, put option. Okay, $44 put option. Now, so this is our danger line. This is where the risk lies. Okay, now, but it pays us 120 US dollars, right, when we sold this. So how do we make money once again? All right, I hope all of you remember, because I said this, as long as there's no accidents, there'll be no claims, right? So the option will expire, no claims are made, we keep all that money. Agree? Now, so on this trade that we just did, an accident only starts happening below this blue line, right? So if this stock is able to fall below $44 before Friday, right, our customers can make a claim, right? Understand? Accident has happened. But let's look now. When we started, what did I say? Right? I described the opportunity to all of you. Number one, it was a great company. Number two, it was a profitable company. Number three, 46.68 was already a dirt cheap, super duper low price. What did all of you agree? You wanted to buy, correct? So you thought that the stock price would start going up. That's why you wanted to buy, agree? Now, but the real fact is, can the stock still go down? Yes, it can, right? It can go down to even $45, right? Now, let's see what happens then. If it goes down instead, it goes to $45. Number one, are we right or are we wrong? We are wrong. But, right, is $45 an accident? No. Can my customer make any claims? No. So when this option expires and no claims are made, who makes this money? Us. Are you getting the hang of it now? All right, slowly, yeah? All right, now let's go further. Can this stock crash even worse? The answer is yes, right? It can even go lower, and maybe it could go to $44.20. Now look, if it goes there, we have a good company at a very low price and still fall by a further 5% in less than 1 week. What do you think are the chances of such an event happening? I hope you say rare, because it is true. It is very rare. Don't you agree? And despite this happening, let's look again. 44.20. Are we right or are we wrong? We are actually very wrong. Don't you agree? We're very wrong. But did an accident happen? No. Can my customer make a claim? No. So when this option expires, who makes the money? Us. Can you see what just happened? All right, we were wrong in the stock market. We wanted it to go up, but it kept going down. We were wrong, right? But did we still make money? Yes, we did, right? And that's why I told you I like this strategy so much, right? It doesn't matter how much I made because I still made. Don't you agree? I was wrong, but I still made money, right? And once I discovered this, right, it's like a luxury heaven, right, in the stock market, right? You just had to learn how to do this better, right? How to get things done better and more effectively, right? And that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years together with my students over here, right? So you're jumping in, right, on a strategy that has been tested and tested and tested over and over again, right? Not just by myself, but even by all the students that have come through our platforms, right? You are getting a very, very strong cash flow driver right now of a strategy. Yeah, okay, right now. So I know some of you have concerns because you're already typing them, right? And I promise you, it will all be settled. It'll all be resolved, okay? Because I've done this for so long. I know what you're asking, okay? But before we do that, let's focus on the strategy. It must work first. Then we talk about the rest of the problems, okay? Now, so what did Cardinal Health do, right? What did this stock do? It expires on the 25th of September, correct? That's Friday. Now, so on Friday, the stock price is $47.43. Now, when did we start? We started when the stock was trading at $46.68. So that was over here. So when the stock was trading at this price, we decided to sell this put option, right? And we collected $120. The option expires on 25th, right? And the stock price was here. So let's look at our trade on the final day. So this is our trade. So the final day, we had stock price, which sits right here now. So I'm going to ask all of you 3 questions, okay? Now, so I hope you're ready to answer me, all right? Be ready to type in the chat box. Now, the first answer I'm looking for is a yes, no answer, right? So type a Y or an N, okay, everyone? Now, so question number 1, 47.43. Did an accident happen? All right, go ahead, type your answers, everyone. Did an accident happen? Thank you very much. No. All right, so second question will be a 1 or 2 answer. 1 for yes, 2 for no, okay? All right, so question number 2. Can my customer make a claim? All right, can my customer make a claim, everyone? Thank you very much. No. All right, so question number 3, the most important question. And here, I know all of you already know the correct answer, but I'm looking for the correct plus right answer. So give it 2 seconds, think about it, and I hope you can give me the answer I'm looking for, okay, everyone? All right, now, number 3. So who ends up making this money when the option expires? All right, who makes this money? Awesome, thank you very much. 90% of you are giving me the answer I'm looking for. The answer was us. Thank you. Right, you just up my excitement level over here, right? Because many people will say me, right? Too many people are, like me focused. Yeah, okay, I want it to be collective now because we're going to be trading together, and not just together, every single week for the next 1 year. All right, so we're going to do this, right? Week in, week out. We're going to make this money together. I hope you like it because that's what's going to happen. All right, so the answer I was looking for is going to be us. So if you type us, you're on a good zone right now. If you're still at me, right, don't worry. We'll still do this together. We'll include you. Okay, we'll include you. All right, now, so I want to show you that all this is even possible right now. These bargains still exist right now, even in this kind of markets. Let me show you. If you wanted to make $120, right, in the next 1 week, right, let's look at what opportunities you have, okay? Now, so let me take you to the platform. Okay, and let's look at this stock, Intel, right now. So we can see Intel, right, has a last traded price of 56.73 right now. Okay, 56.73. So if we want to make, right, a profit in 1 week, so now let's choose next Friday, shall we? All right, okay, let's choose next Friday, which is about 10 days. So I will open up the July 23rd expiry. Okay, it'll give me all the options available. All right, and I see this immediately, right? Can you see this, everyone? Right, I want about 12 cents, right? So this has a bid of 11 and an ask of 13. So 12 will be right in the middle, right? So this says 49.50, right? Put option. Can you see right now what a great bargain it is? We have Intel that is at $56.73, right? And our accident line sits below $50. That's like more than 10% lower for just 1 week. Can you see that opportunity? And it pays you $120 right now. So if I click this, it brings up the sell order form. And all I have to do after that is to change it to 10 options. Voila. All right. And then put the price at 12 cents. That's it. All right. And this trade, when I send it through, when the market is open in a moment from now, right, I'm going to get paid $120 US. Now, I know some of you are going to ask, Terence, how much capital do I need for this trade? You'll be amazed to find out how I managed to do this with very, very small capital and not taking any excessive risk. That's the magic part. That's why I need you to join in over here, right? To find out the secret that I found out, okay? How to do this even with very small capital, right? Without taking excessive risk. Yeah, that's very important, right? Don't sell options like Buffett if you don't have the capital that he does. You cannot do that, right? You're asking for trouble. Right, so that took me 2 years to find out, right? And I'm about to be willing to share this with all of you, right? Once you make the important decision, yeah. Now, so this pays you, and I want you to see it's very possible. It's right in front of your eyes, yeah. All these trades are valuable, yeah, because they pay you, right? And you can find them every single week, yeah. Okay, now, so let's jump back in, and let me show you how great this opportunity was. Because if I have to draw this trade out, right, it's going to look like this. We have an Intel stock that is now at 56.70 cents. right? And our put option sits at 49.50. So an accident only happens if Intel goes below 49.50 in 1 week. Can you see? That's like almost $7 away. That's $7 away. That's like 12.5% for 10 days, right? 12.5% for 10 days. Can you imagine that marvelous opportunity to make $120 in 1 week, right? And once you join us, we will identify these trades week in, week out together for 1 entire year. Yeah. Now, so before you go thinking about anything, all right, I know another doubt you have is this. Terence, are you sure all your stocks in the basket are that great? I really cannot believe that, right? Because I said all of them look like Nike. I know you're going to doubt it. So let me prove it to you. Okay, I always justify what I said, all right? So let me prove it to you. If you didn't like Nike, that's perfectly fine. You could have sold options on P&G, right? Look at P&G. This is 2001 to 2020. That's like 20 years. Can you see what it did? Right? It did Nike. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Right? If you didn't like P&G, that's okay. There's also Starbucks. Starbucks from 2010 to 2021. Right? What did it do? All the way up. It did a Nike again. Correct? Now, if you didn't like Starbucks, that's okay. There's also Walmart in our stock basket. Right? 2010 to 2020. All right. Now, it went all the way up. Exactly the same thing. And if you heard me very carefully, all right, when do we sell our put options? We sell our put options when these stocks are cheap, all right, when they are cheap. That means when they are here, not the lowest, all right, but once they are cheap, we can do that. So looking at where I just draw right now, if you sold put options, right, where I just draw the circles, do you agree now that this is a very, very profitable strategy? Right? If you agree, right, then we're just about one decision away to getting you started, right? Because that's what I teach my students, right, week in, week out. That's the very first thing, right, you're going to learn once you join us. And there's going to be even more, right? Can you imagine? Right? There's even more. Now, so taking the 3 stocks that all of you just saw, right, if you sold a put option on it, how much could you have made? Right? You could have made $120 on selling a put option on P&G, right? That's about 500 ringgit if you're joining us from Malaysia, right? Now, if you needed more, you could have sold another one on Starbucks. You saw it, right? Now, that would have paid you another 120, right? You could have also sold it on the third stock you saw, which is Walmart, right? Now, so you would have collected a total of $360 or, right, 1,500 ringgit. Now, so if you learn one strategy today that is capable of getting you started, right, and paying you 1,500 ringgit in extra cash flow every single week, would you consider that a good start? All right, now I hope you said yes, because that's not our goal. Our goal goes down 6 months down the road or even 1 year down the road, because you're going to build, you're going to accumulate. You start with 1, you start with 2, you start with 3, whatever it takes, just start, right? But at the end of 1 year with us, we want you to get close or hit the goal of selling put options on 10 stocks. Because when you do that, 10 stocks is going to pay you $1,200 every week. And once you hit that, you're generating about $5,000 in cash flow. And that's a secondary source of income. That's like what we call the side hustle, but it isn't exactly a hustle. We're just pressing a few buttons, right? Or how about 20,000 ringgit, right, in cash flow every single month? Would you like that? Right? How many of you like that? If you like that, type of L, right? Or show me any like signs, right, that is in your dictionary over here. Right? Oh my goodness, no imagination, everyone, right? Just L. Right now, but can you see where we're heading? Right? And I've just shared with you one strategy. Right? What I built for all of you tonight is so much more than this. Right? But you have already seen how much value you can get from one simple strategy. Okay, now let me complete this now by going to, right, the just copy cash flow system. So the strategy is great, but how are you going to get started? Do you have what it takes? Right? Can you take the risk? Right? Do you know how to get started? These are the question marks now, correct? So with the system, I'm going to solve them for you. So let's talk about number 1 now. Okay, how much capital, right, do you need? Okay, everyone. Now, to do this trade, to sell put options, the way I do, okay, very clearly, the way I do, how much capital do you need? Now, so all the trades, when you join us, right, I will show you how to start selling options from as little as $200 for each option. So that Cardinal Health trade that I do, that Intel trade that I just showed you, right, I can show you how to sell that option, right, with only a capital of $200. I sold 10, but you can start with 1, remember? And with one option, I'm telling you this, the investment that you need to sell that one option, right, can be as low as $200, right? How do I do it? You need to come in, you need to join us, right? So that I can train you, so that I can give you the information of how I discovered this way of selling options, right? It took me 2 years, remember, and a lot of losses, okay? But I'm willing to, right, share this with you, yeah? Okay, now, so you'll learn how to start selling options with as little as $200, which means if you are able to start with a capital of $1,000, you can start immediately selling 5 options every single week. If you had $2,000, you can start selling 10 options every single week. Can you see now? And when your portfolio grows, you can start selling more every week after that. Talk about compounding. I've not even shown you those in the example, right? But compounding happens. Now, number 2, Terence, what about the risk? Right? The capital is low, I can start, but what about the risk? What if I'm wrong? Right? Are the customers going to claim? Do I need to buy shares? I know these are your concerns, right? Now, number 1, if you follow the way I do things, right? Never, ever do I need you to own any shares. Why? Not because I don't like them, but because I'm not Buffett. I don't have that kind of money, right? And I admit it to you up front, right? I love the stocks, but I don't want to own them because I don't have that kind of money. I don't have all the zeros, right? I want to do it with the most capital efficient method, right? The one that takes the least capital, right, to allow me to make the profits. And that is by being an option seller, right? So with every trade before I take it, right, I will always cap my maximum loss, right? So I will always cap my maximum loss to as little as $100 or $200 on every option that I sell, right? And that's how I will teach all of you as well. So you know, you're very clear of how much risk you're taking before you even open that trade. How good is that, right? You manage the risk, you're happy with it, you can sleep well at night, even if you're wrong. And what I'm saying is this, what if you wake up tomorrow and the stock crashes by 50%? You lose $100 because we capped it. That's what capping means. What if the stock goes bankrupt tomorrow, Terence? You lose $100. That's what capping means. If you want to find out how to do this as an option seller, right, you've got to come in, right? Because there's so much that you can discover when you learn how to do it right. Okay, there's so much safety. Do you think insurance companies feel fear, all right, when they're operating their business? No, they know exactly what they're doing, right? They're just running the mill, right? Because they know the system works. I'm going to give you the system, all right? And over the next 12 months, we're going to use it together so that you're going to feel just like them. That's how we're going to do this. Yeah, right? That's why I'm giving you 1 year. Nobody does this. Nobody ever does this. Yeah, okay, but I'm willing to do it because I'm here to do something different, right? And to achieve bigger goals together with all of you. Yeah, right now. And last one, if you're totally new, right, we'll even allow you to just copy our trades so that you can focus on creating more cash flow. Why? Because we offer, right, if you make a very, very good, important decision today, right, we actually offer, right, all our students a trade channel, right? And in our trade channel, every single trade that is taken by our team of traders, which includes me, right, and another senior trading partner right now, okay, are posted into this trade channel, right? So you can see it, right, and you can get it done after that, right? So this is one trade that we send out to our members, right, where we close a trade just yesterday night, right? So you see this was posted on 12th of July. This yesterday night. So when we close the trade, when we take a profit, we even send you the information. All right. See how much we work, right? We tell you when we do the trade. We tell you when we close the trade, right? So all you need to do is just copy, literally just copy, like what I just wrote it out to you, right? And that's a good way to start because number one, this is not spoon feeding, right? This is helping you get the confidence, right? This is telling you what to do so that you know exactly what it takes, right? And once you have traded, once you have tasted the success, you want to know more. You want to learn faster so that you understand it better, right? See how we motivate you. Right now, so that's number one over here, everyone. Now, how about using the same strategy, right, of selling options, okay, but doing something different now? Every portfolio, right, needs to have what we call a driver. Agree? That means a strategy that allows you to make bigger profits in a much shorter time. How many of you want that? Okay, how many of you want that? If you want that over here, all right, type me in the chat box. Right, a portfolio driver, something or a strategy that allows you to make money at a faster rate. Okay, right? It makes sense, right? Okay, now, so while you're making money consistently, right, you want also something that helps you to push it harder. Okay, yeah, an accelerator pedal, right? Now, so how many of you would also like to learn an explosive profiting strategy where you can do it in just 24 hours, right? I call this the 24-hour strategy. I believe some of you have heard it before coming here today, right? But many of you are going to find out about something really explosive. Okay, why? Because using the option selling technique that all of you have just seen, okay, I'm going to show all of you how to use this to the biggest advantage, right, during corporate earnings season. Yes, we're going to trade earnings on this, right? That strategy you just saw, right, took me 2 years to discover the right way to get it done. This strategy took me 5 years after that, right, to make it perfect. All right, so I'm going to give you both, all right, once you make the decision today. In fact, these trades are going to start from this very week. So if you join us today, right, you can be jumping in on some of these big explosive trades from as soon as tomorrow. How about that? Okay, now, so how are these trades done? Earning seasons are when corporates or companies announce their profits for that quarter. So in the US market, it happens every 3 months, every quarter. So the dates are fixed. So what you need to do is you simply place your trade, right, the day before earnings. Okay, you place and get in the day before earnings. And when the earnings is announced the next day, right, stock market opens, you close the trade. You're right, you're wrong, you draw, you close the trade. Because all we are trading is the corporate earnings, the announcements. So once the announcement is out, we are out of that trade. See how clean it is? In before, out the next day. Right now, how powerful is this strategy? If you think you have small capital, let me show you what a $1,000 account can do with this trading strategy. Okay, so we open a $1,000 account, we traded this system. Let me show you how some of the trades and the profitability, right? All we did was one option on every opportunity. Yeah, one option. We sold one option on each of these trading opportunities. Let me show you the potential. So the first trade that we took, right, in January, right, the first quarter of the year, right, was on 20th of January. So P&G was announcing its earnings. So the day before would be 19. So we looked through our criteria, right, and our criteria told us this. The stock price was 133.60, right, and the direction pointed that earnings would be disappointing, right? Now we know this. Okay, how do I know this? I've studied it for 5 years, right? So when you come in, I'll show you the criteria that we're looking for. So once you see this, you'll know, right? And once it tells you it's going to disappoint, that means stock price is going down. So to benefit, we need to position ourselves by selling a call option. So we did that, right? So we placed an order to sell a call option for 26 cents, right? And only one, remember I said only one. So we sold one call option for 26 cents. It was done. My order was filled. So for one option, I got paid $26, okay, because that's 100 shares. 26 cents times 100 pays you $26. Now, how much investment do I need to sell this one option for this trade? My investment required from the broker, okay, was only $74. If I gave them $74, they would let me do this trade. That's why I'm telling you. Okay, now, how about the profits then? Let's look. So we wait for the next day, 20th. The company announced the earnings. It was disappointing. So when the stock market opened, the stock dropped. So we are right. So we're going to close that trade. So once the stock market opens, we place an order for 8 cents to get this trade closed, right? And it was filled. So once this order is filled, we have successfully opened the trade and we have successfully closed it the day after that by paying 8 cents. So 8 cents would cost me $8. So what's my profit then, Terence? Right now, your profit will be the difference that is left. $26 came into my pockets, right? $8 went out. How much is left? $18. So I made $18 on an investment of 74. So this trade gave me 24% in one day, right? Don't look at the numbers, because if you sold 10 options, you would have made 180. That's why I'm saying, right? But this was a $1,000 account. So we did just one, right? And we still made a 24% return. How many of you like 24%? Or you're happy with 24% in one day? If you are, all right, type 24 and let me know. All right, 24, let me know you're happy. If you're not, don't type it. I want to find out what's the sweet spot of majority of you, okay? All right, tell me your sweet spot. Whoa, okay, 24 is good. All right, we're getting started. Now, how about another trade over here? On the same day, 20th, right, we found Netflix, right, hitting some of our criteria as well. Right, so Netflix on the 19th had a stock price of 501, right, and the criteria showed that earnings will be awesome, right? So we are positioning for an up move. So we're going to sell, right, the put options to benefit from this. So we sold one again, right? This time the order price was put at $1.10, right? So the order was filled. We got paid $110. Now, how much did it cost to do this trade? It will cost us $140 to place this order and get it done. Right, so 140. Okay, now next day. So on the 20th, earnings was reported. It was absolutely awesome. They tore the earnings apart and the stock gapped up. Right, it went all the way up to 560. So same drill. Once the market opens, we will place an order to close this trade. Right, so I placed an order for 3 cents and it was filled. So my trade is gone. Right, I paid $3 and closed it the very next day. So how much did I make now? I made $107 on one option. Okay, on an investment of $140. Okay, that's 76% return in one day, everyone. If you sold 10 options on this trade, your profit would have been $1,070 in just one day, right? All 76%. So if you didn't type 24 just now, right, how about 76%? Will you be happy? Right? Will you be happy if you can make 76% returns in 24 hours? Right? Just placing one order the day before, and then coming back and close it the next day when the market opens. It isn't too difficult, right? Yeah, okay. It doesn't take a lot of time, right? 5 minutes the day before, 5 minutes the day after, right? And you walk away with 76% return, right? So what have we made now? We have made 24 plus 76. Now, but I want to show you why we do this. Because many traders, they say earnings, Terence, earnings is not predictable. Yes, I know that. But I'm able to find out the direction with 80% accuracy, right? And with that, I know I can still be wrong. That's why I'm selling options. Why? Because remember, we can be wrong and still end up profitable. Let me show you now, everyone. So Intel, tech giant, had earnings on the 22nd. This was the last trade for the same week that we did, right? So 21st, Intel stock price was $62.40. So the criteria showed us that earnings was going to be good. So what did we do? We sold one put option, right? Just like Netflix, right? We sold one put option. We sold it for 31 cents. So this order was filled. We got paid $31. Our investment was 69. Okay, now all this will be taught to you, right? Once you come in together with us, right? So we have a course module for it. You can watch it immediately. You can understand all the criteria that they talk about, and then join us during the live sessions where we trade this opportunity live. Yeah. Okay. So that's how we do it over here. Yeah. Now, so the next day, look what happened. Earnings came out. The stock opened. Voila. I'm wrong. I'm prepared to be wrong. I can't be right all the time. And all of you won't believe it if I'm right all the time. So I'm showing you I can be wrong. Okay. So this stock fell by $4 the next day. That's like an 8% drop on a blue chip stock, a tech giant in one day, everyone. Win, lose, or draw, we close that trade. The event is over, right? So when the stock market opened, I placed an order to close this trade for 14 cents. And look at the magic, everyone. My order was taken, right? At 14 cents, it was taken. So my trade is closed by paying $14. Look what happened. I walked away on a trade that I'm wrong with a $17 profit or a 25% return. How about that? 80% of the time you're right? On the last 20% of the time, right? There are trades when you're wrong and you can still walk away with a profit from it. See why I like it now, right? Now, so in this 1 week, right? These are the profits that we made over here. So we did 3 stocks and we walked away with a profit of $142. That's $1,000 capital. So doing this for about 1 month, you could have created about $500 in cash flow from trading earnings. That's like 50% returns, right, in 1 month. Now, before you ask me, Terence, why 1 month? Because earnings are reported usually over a 1 month period by all the companies. After that, it stops and then happens again the next quarter. right? So you can do this about 4 months in one whole year, okay? But each time, remember, it can pay you up to 50% returns. Are you happy with 50% if it's given to you? All right, if you are, type 50 in the chat box. Let's go. Awesome. All right, thank you very much. Now, so just to verify whatever I said over here, I'm going to take you once again to the brokerage platform. Right, I'm going to show you actually that we did all the trades that we mentioned over here. Right, so these are some of the earnings trade that we did very, very recently. Right, so we did it on Embar stock over here. Right, on the 2nd of June. Right, so we closed the trade, paying 17 cents. The day before, we sold it for 30 cents over here. So this was a $13 profit in one day. Okay, $13 profit in one day. Now another one, JWN, right? We opened the trade on 25th of May, right? We got 25 cents, okay? And then we close it the next day at 9:30 when the market opens for 5 cents. So we made $20 on this trade as well, right? And that's all we did, right? We repeat it over and over and over again. Let me show you, right? There's so many trades, right? That we kept repeating over and over and over again. Every quarter, we can come back and trade the same stock, right? As long as the criteria are met, right, and given to us. And I will show you how to do this. And not only that, we'll be trading it together as well, right? Our students love the strategies that we create for them, right, so much, right, that they're making good profits on them, right? Let me show you one of our participants, right, after doing and trading the 24-hour strategy with us, right? Here's Hernando over here, everyone, right? Let's hear what Hernando has to share with all of you.
Hi, my name is Hernando. I signed on the 24-hour strategy early 2021. So I'm managing to participate on the second earnings season of this year. So very quickly, I wanted to share my experience and my results. So let me start with the results. I give it $2,000 to try and see how the strategy works, right? Out of those $2,000 in 3 weeks, I'm managing to do 68% return of that $2,000. So you can do your math and see if it's paid or not. I'm managing to pay Terence fee on the first week and get the profits on the next 2 weeks. But most important, now I have a strategy that I can trade by my own in any earning season. So you will learn something that you can apply and repeat probably 4 times in a year. The second part is the hand-holding. Terence will work with you. He will explain how it works. You will have a lot of materials to go through if you want, but most important is the live trading. He will sign up with you and he will tell you exactly how to do it, how to place the trade, and he will give you a support through the Telegram group and say, we are closing this trade, this is what you need to do, this is what are the next steps. So in a nutshell, you will have a strategy that you can apply in any earning season. So it's for life for you. Second, you will recover that money in less than a week. And then you have a hand holding to tell you exactly how to apply this on the next earning season.
All right, everyone. Now, so you have heard Hernando over here. I wanted to let him share because you heard very clearly, not only will you learn this strategy, but you will be equipped, right, with the skills so that you can keep repeating to use the same strategy and make the profits over and over again. So what we teach over here, right, in our modules, right, is we hand you the exact strategy, the exact system, right, where you can learn everything about it, right, and continue to use it even after, right, the entire mentorship itself. Yeah. Now, so in our programs, we have students from 8 years ago, and they're still using our cash flow strategy that we taught them, right, and still making good profits in the market. So one investment allows you to learn strategies where you can use them for literally a lifetime. Is this a great investment? Think about it, right? So Hernando made some good money over here. Some of the trades that our students did, right, involves 10 options. Like I said earlier, many of you probably didn't think this. Okay, if you sold 10 options and you collected 32 cents, that would have paid you $320. When you close that trade for 9 cents the next day, it would have cost you $90. So this trade would have still paid you $230 in profits, right? Or work out to a 30% return, right? And these are trades done by our students as part of our participants over here in our earning season, right? Are there more? There are tons, right? We can't show you all of them. This was a trade that we did on PHM, right? And look at the number of emails that were sent on the same day, right? Just to let us know, right, that they have made money. They sold it for 25, closed it for 10, right? 4 contracts, right? Sold, close it for 10, right? Close it for 9, right? And you're seeing all these emails, right, talking about it, profitable trades. Now, so let me show you some of the students and their trades that they showed us, right? So this was a trade sent to us. They opened the trade at 25 cents credit, right? And then the next day they closed it for just 5 cents, right? So that would have been a $20 profit for one option, right? This student did 2. So that means he made $40, right? Okay, overnight. Okay, overnight. It's not big, but if you do $40 for an entire month, right, over and over again, it adds up, especially on a $1,000 account. Remember, everyone? Yeah, okay, now, and all of you saw this just now as well. Remember I said the second student I want you to become, Kelvin, right? Kelvin made these profits in 6 sessions, right? Using just one strategy. You've seen 2 from me, right? And just one strategy alone allows you to make 50% in 6 days or 6 sessions, right? How much potential there is for you to make even more, right? Let me show you one recent trade that we did and how our students are able to find the same trades as us over here, right? Once we hand you the criteria. So this was SFIX on the 8th of June, all right? Pardon the typo, right? So on the 7th of June, the stock price was $57.94, right? $57.94. So our criteria told us that the stocks or earnings was going to be good. So we're going to sell one put option over here. So we sold it for 28, okay? And look what happens the next day. Boom, the stock went up all the way to 66. So when the stock market opened, we closed this trade by paying 5 cents. So that's $5 over here. So we made $23 profit or 30% return, okay, in one day. Okay, now, and look at what Hernando did over here, right? And what Hernando shared with us, right, in our public Facebook group, right? So this was what he said over here, SFIX, right, a winner, right? He entered at 28 and he closed it at 5 cents. Winning 23 cents, right, overnight. Okay, thanks for the awesome strategy. Now we had another student, Andy, right, who traded it a different way. Okay, but he also made $3,000, all right, on trading this stock, right, knowing the direction of where it's going to go. Right, so will you want to be in, or do you want to continue missing out on these great trades over here? Why? Because earnings season has just kick-started this week. Right, are you in or are you not? It's a very vital decision, especially at this moment when you're listening to me right now live today, yeah? Okay, now, so all of you will be getting our real-time trade alerts. So you will know exactly what earnings trade we do, right? And then you decide if you want to jump in or you want to give this a miss. You have your own choices to make, right? But we will tell you what we are doing, okay? And you can even copy the trades with a click of a button. If you're new, you don't know how to place the orders, we will give you a format where you can copy, right, and come to the broker's platform, simply click a paste button that is available on the order form, and voila, the order will be pre-entered for you. All that is left is for you to click the send button. How amazing is that, right? We go through that trouble of typing the extra sentence so that you can copy and paste that trade and follow us, right? We make it as simple as we can, right, for you to benefit, right, and be interested, right, in mastering the strategy as soon as you can, yeah? Okay, now, so what are some of the profits that you can stand to make? Let me show you some of our results over here, right? These are what our students made with us in April 2021, right? We did many trades in a month from 86 all the way to about 102 over here, right now. And the total profit from the trades that we did was $1,900. And that's 1 month, everyone. Were there losses? Yes, there are, right? But of course, we made more than we lost over here, right? And ended up with a profit of $1,900. Now, over the next 12 months, that's like $2,000 every single month over here. Do you want to miss out on $20,000 in profits? That's your decision that you have to make, right? Everything comes at an opportunity cost, remember, right? So by not taking up this choice, right, what are you missing out? Think very carefully about it at this moment, right? We will even have and give you a chance of joining us for 2 live trading webinars every week, not 1, but 2. Right, you will get 2 live trading sessions with us so that you can learn our strategies and master them that much quicker, because we do it every week, right? And we will choose trades and you can see us live and enter the same trades with us, right? It is so useful that we had students like CY over here, right, that has started immediately as a beginner and made 17% in just his first month alone, right? Look, he started in December, but by January, he has already made an ROI of 17%. Now, is that a good start by your standards, right? If you think it is, would you like a piece of that? Okay, now, so what have we all learned so far? I've taught you the first one, the right strategy, which allows you to generate consistent cash flow. That has to form the base of the portfolio, right? And then I showed you about the just copy system where we make things easy for you. You would have the capital, you know all the risk, right? And you can copy just to get started and profit with us. Plus, I gave you a profit driver, right? A portfolio booster, right? Where you can pick the 24-hour explosive strategy, right? And trade earnings with us, right? 4 times over the next 12 months. Not just one, you get 4 because you will be with us for 12 months. Remember that? Yeah, okay, what great value we are already giving you, right? And that's not all, right? Because at this moment, right, I'm gonna sum it up and offer all of you that golden opportunity. Okay, we're gonna extend our hands right now and put out an invitation to ask all of you to join us and be part of our Impossible Investors Academy, right? We have students now from all over the world. Yeah, all right. We have students from America, from Europe, right? From Taiwan, from Hong Kong, and even Australia, right? Because of the pandemic, right? We have moved things online. We have put so much value out there, right? And our students see that, okay? And they're joining us and making profits in leaps and bounds right now, okay? Because of the live trading sessions, right? It has equipped them with all the confidence that they need. Not only do they see the trades, but they get the understanding of why it is chosen, right? From the live sessions. Now, why do I want to do this? Because many years ago, before I decided to embark on trading, right, there was the need for me to do this, right? I'm not born biting a, you know, what people call a silver or golden spoon. No, right? I had to fight my way and I had my own passions as well. In fact, one of my early days when I was younger, my passion was an athlete. Yeah, right. And it's something that you choose to do that doesn't pay you at all. In fact, you pay to get it done, right? You pull money out of your pockets to actually get it done. I was representing my country, which is Singapore, right, in this sport called water polo. I love it. I did it for 12 years, right? And all that time, right, I was using my own money to support the passion. And there came a time where I had to make a decision. How am I going to sustain this after, right? What am I going to do after, right? I need to make plans, right? And that's where I discover, right, while I'm still pursuing the sport and my passion, I need to pick up an additional skill. And that's probably the predicament that you have. You're holding a job, you're making some money, but what do you want to do outside of that? What's your plans for after that, right? So you are in the same position as me 10 years ago. Are you going to make this jump right now? And for your benefit, you have a plus. Why do you have a plus? I had to do it on my own, right? I scrambled through. I went through the 2 years, right? Not even knowing if I'll succeed or not, right? I took a gamble, but you don't have to today because I've given you a success recipe, right? I built something successful, not just for 1 year, not just for 2 years. I mentored students for 8.5 years now, right? It's proven over and over again to succeed, right? And still make money, even in the current markets. So what has it given me? Not just the profits, not just the money, but it's given me something much, much more important, right? It's given me the luxury, all right, of being able to control my time, right? Would you like that? Is that what you're after? Is that what you want, everyone, right? Because what comes after making that money? I know that's the first step, but what after that, right? How does it bring you the happiness? How does it bring you what you want, right? If you're interested in discovering this, right, I'm extending my hand right now, and I'm hoping all of you will take it, right? Together with my team behind me, right? We want to pull you in, right? And let's do this together. And that's why I keep using that term us. You don't have to do it alone anymore, right? Over the next 12 months, you have us, you have my entire team behind you, right? We will be trading every week together. We'll be teaching you every week. You'll be learning every single week as long as you're with us, right? There's so much that you'll be picking up that I promise you in the next 12 months, not only will you make more money, you will turn yourself into a much better investor, a much more informed investor. Yeah. Okay. Now, so once again, if you've forgotten me over here, right, let me introduce myself. I'm Terence Tan over here. I'm a full-time investor for the last 10 years. I'm also one of the very few seasoned option seller. I have to use this term because there are many option sellers right now who have only been doing it for the last 2, 3, or 4 years. But I've been doing this for the last 10 years. I've gone through many ups and many downs. I can show you what are the pitfalls that you need to know and how to avoid them before it even happens. Yeah, okay, so I want you to be very aware of that. So I'm the creator of the 99% profitable, all right, outcome cash flow strategy, which I shared with you earlier today. And plus, also the creator of the 24-hour earnings explosion, right, which is the portfolio driver that every portfolio should have. Okay, and you saw this as well today. Now, come in over here, and these are the first two strategies that you'll want to pick up. And there's so much more, right, for you to make even more money with us. So I've mentored over 1,000 successful cash flow investors. Are you in? Okay, I've been covered by the Singapore newspaper over an interview. Okay, at the same time, I've been interviewed by international websites like Yahoo News. Okay, and also written many articles that has been published by all these medias that you're seeing on this slide. And of course, I've been invited to speak at many different summits and events, sharing with people my expertise on how to generate a secondary source of income, or people call a side hustle. I don't want you to quit your job right now, right? It gives you security, but while you're having it, do something else. Build a second mountain, right? Because when that is ready, right, you have a choice. So what we want to do today is to start building an extra choice for all of you. And when the time comes, right, you have the freedom to decide. Yeah, and that's something that our students have. Many of them do right now. So how about this, everyone? If I offered and extend an opportunity to all of you, how many of you would like an opportunity to trade alongside with me, see all my trades, understand how I analyze all the good opportunities every single week for one whole year? If I give this to you, how many of you will be interested? Can you type 1 in the chat box right now? Okay, if you want this. All right, awesome. Thank you very much. Now, so let me go ahead right now while you're still typing. I know it's flowing over here. The Impossible Investors Ultimate Options Income Blueprint, everyone. What have I done over here? I've designed and I've completed and given to all of you who are listening right now the most complete, the most updated options income education and a live trading combo, right? And the only one that you'll find available in the market, because most mentors only give you one and make you pay for the other. Agree? Yeah, all right. I'm giving you both at one price. Okay, and the price you're getting is going to be so much more valuable, right, than what the other mentors are charging for just one of the benefit. Okay, why? Because I'm sick and tired, all right, of trying to get students, right, and then after that telling them, oh, you need to learn this. Would you like to learn that? Would you like to learn that? Right, and then people start to feel, hey, Terence, you know, to really make all those money, right, there's so much hurdles they have to go through. And before realizing it, many students would have invested in like 5, 6, 7, 8 courses, invested over 5-figure amounts, and they're not stopping, right? And they realize there's so much more, correct? Now, we want to be transparent, right? So we're going to put one fee over here and allow you to learn everything and also trade it alongside with us. So we give you the ultimate value that you can get by turning yourself into a more informed investor and also profitable one at the same time. Yeah, okay, I hope you like that because, right, who is this for? Number one, if you are an absolute newbie, which is 80% of you who are listening right now, okay, newbies with little or no experience in trading options, right, this is going to get you started and it's going to get you making more money after that as well. Number two, traders who have traded options, but you're not very successful or you're not very consistent, right, come and find out our strategies, right, build it from scratch again, right, but you'll do it much quicker because you already have some understanding, right? So we'll do this as well. Now, last one, experienced traders, people who are trading FX, traders, people who are trading futures, right? If you want to learn how to use options and create the extra profits, we can help you too, right? Because in our package, there are advanced modules where you can pick up immediately, all right? And also trade with us every single week, right? In fact, we will also look at some of the trades, right? And give you some of our thoughts and our suggestions inside as well, yeah? Now, so what are you going to get when you make that all-important decision, right, to join us today? Number one, again, the first thing we're going to offer to all of you, right? And this is really awesome for all the beginners over here, right? We want to get you started right. So I'm going to organize a live mentorship, right? Which I call it the Options Income Booster, right? Where me personally, right? I will train all of you live, right? That's worth over $1,000 US just to kickstart. Okay, now, so this is a 1 full day live, all right, bootcamp webinar to get you ready, right? To understand the strategies and to get you placing your first trades. So we'll teach you everything you need to start, right, to make your first profitable trade. These are perfect for complete newbies who want to start winning in the very next month. Why do I say the very next month? Because this live mentorship is going to happen this Saturday. Right? How good is that? How quick is that? You make a decision, right? You enter the class immediately on Saturday and you are ready by next week, right? You are ready by next week, right? To get trading because you understand how to do those trades. So this mentorship is worth $1,000. Don't miss out on it, everyone. Yeah. Okay. Now here's what we'll be covering: how to select the best stocks so that you can start selling options, how to sell put options for cash flow in just 5 minutes or less per day, and how do you achieve the 99% profit win rate, especially for those of you who really hate the idea of losing money. Yeah. Okay. So we'll cover this in the One Live Day bootcamp over here. This will get you started with our most basic, right, but money churning, cash flow driven strategy. Right now. So first thing up, it's worth $1,000. What next? Okay, what next is this? How about people who just like to learn online at their own time, at their own pace? We have what is ready for you as well, right? We have designed a passive options income online course, and it's actually worth $2,500. Okay, why? Because when our students attend the same program live in person, right, they had to pay 3,900 Singapore dollars just to attend the program. Right? So can you see what you're getting right now? Okay, it's everything online. You learn it at your own time. You can watch it multiple times, right, to understand the information well. Okay, and all at your own time and your own leisure. Right? How about that? Okay, and the information is worth more than $2,500 US. Okay, because that's what my students used to pay, right, when we were doing this live. Okay, now here's what you're gonna have. You'll have, right, step-by-step hold your hand guides to creating this passive income, right, by and through option selling. Now, next, there's over 38 videos that will show you and get you ready to make your first winning trade with us in the next 1 month, right? We actually put a guarantee to that. Okay, now, lastly, everything you need to know to continue to sell options and consistently profit from the market every single month, regardless of the market direction, right? Why is this so important for all of you? Okay, let me have one of my participants, all right, YY over here, right, who has now achieved his own financial success, share with you his journey when he kickstarted with us, right? So here's YY over here, everyone.
I spent so much money on different courses. I've traded stocks, I've traded Forex, but option trading is the only one that gives me the opportunity to make money right out of the gate of the course, right? And I've been consistently making money with that strategy for the past 2 to 3 years. Right, so if anyone is looking to build a consistent income, thinking of financial freedom, I mean, give Terence a try. He will prove to you that he knows what he's doing, and you'll be able to have a concrete plan for your own finances.
Right now, so I hope all of you seen the awesome results that YY have achieved for himself when you join this program. All right, not only will you pick up a strategy, but a strategy that will help you build your finances over the next 2 years, over the next 3 years, because you will have a success recipe. You can start planning, right? You can start getting the consistency that you want, right? And start planning your finance models, right? And how to achieve the biggest goals that you want over here. Right, so some of you are asking, Terence, if I don't have an account, how do we get started? Right, we can show you how to create your account in under 1 week. So when you come to the training this weekend, all right, your accounts will be ready by next week. All right, so that's why attend the training. All right, don't miss out any steps. Make a decision, get yourself started, do all the trainings that you want, and your account is ready in 1 week from now, and you're ready to start. Yeah, okay, don't do it. All right, wait for your account and then attend the training. Yeah, because the next one is at least 1 month away. Yeah, okay. So grab that opportunity over here. Now, so this is worth $2,500. So two bonuses over here, or two of our benefits, right? And now the total is $3,500. Now, on top of that, how about those of you, right, who want to learn, right, and profit from even greater strategies? Now, we have also put in the effort, right, to create monthly masterclasses for all our participants. Right, so these monthly double your options income masterclasses cover advanced strategies that builds on the basic that you will learn in the first 2 modules. Right, so once you have mastered those, right, you have all these additional strategies that teaches you how to go and grab more. Right, so these classes are worth $5,000 US every single year. Why? Because you get 1 every month. That's 12 over the next 12 months. How much value are we giving to you, all right, in terms of profits and your learning experience as well. All right, now let me show you. So would you like to 2x or even 3x your option trade profits every single month? Because we run highly practical 2-hour masterclasses that's built on the basics that you already know, right? And these classes are worth $497 right, per class. And here's the best part. Many of these classes are never even released to the public at all. So you can only get it by being one of our community members over here. Okay, now, so where you learn how to easily increase your profits and income every single month. And anyone, right, even complete beginners can use this strategy immediately. Why? Because we adopt a model where we teach and we trade live after that. Okay, and it's done every week, right? So you're surely going to master these strategies. One of the masterclass that we actually conducted and covered, okay, was actually the 24-hour strategy that I showed you just now. Right, so earnings is underway right now, so you can watch the recording in the archive of these master classes. So every time we run a class, they are already archived. So when you join us today, you will get 10 of these classes immediately, plus access to 12 new ones that we'll be conducting over the next 12 months. How good is that? Yeah, okay, not only the 2 basic course modules that you just saw just now, right? But on top of that, coaching master classes that you'll be getting every single month, right? To make bigger and better profits. Now, how great is 24-hour? I just want to show you some further, right? So this is Sufan over here, right? Thank you very much for your guidance. Earn some pocket money, right? From the 24-hour strategy. The ROI is much more than my expectations over here, right? Now, how about Andy? So Andy, you saw earlier, right? He has made him a few thousand quids. Okay, Herbert says 24-hour strategy is easy to learn, highly recommended for everyone. So our students really making profits. Let's look on May 18. We have Richard, we have Herbert, who both did the Baidu trade where they sold it for 83 cents and then closed it for 15 cents after that. So not just one, but both of them did the same trade. Now we also had Sue over here, right, who did 6 earnings trade over the span of 2 days with this one strategy. On the 25th of May, he did 4. And look at his ROIs, everyone, 20%, right? 27, 16, 45, all in one day. And the next day, he repeated it with another 27 and 35%, right? All with the 24-hour earning strategy, right? And that's just one masterclass that you have immediate access to. Can you imagine when you pick up the rest as well? You don't need to do it immediately. You have 12 months to master every single one of them, right? Do it at your own pace. We will be trading them every single week. Yeah. Now, so this is Kelvin, all right? You saw his returns as well just now, all right? It's really awesome. So think about this, everyone. Brand new live masterclasses every single month. You get access immediately to the 10 archive classes, plus new profitable trading strategies that are taught every month. And these are live. These are live by my team of traders and also myself. And many of them are never released before, right, to the public over here. So this, right, benefit is worth 5,000 US dollars to all of you, right? So grab it, and the total value is already worth $8,500. Now, next, we are even going to give you all my templates, all my cheat sheets, all my journals so that you can track your trades. You can do your fundamental valuations. You can discover your trading size that is right for your portfolio, right? And everything is given to you. All these templates are priced at 500 US dollars, and you will also be getting it from us. So this is added into the bundle that you're getting today, right? And right now it stands at $9,000. Now, how about our support, right? Are we getting, you know, really, really great support from all of you, Terrence? Because that's something I'm worried about. Now, here's what we do for our members. We give all our members priority one-on-one email support. Why? Because it's dedicated. And why? Because we get our traders and myself to answer your question personally, right, within 24 or 48 hours. So that's our turnaround time. Okay, mostly within 24. Okay, you'll be getting your answers. So our students love it, right? Because they get to learn a lot and even ask us questions on things that they don't understand from the live sessions itself. But that's not all, right? That's not all, because we have also created a dedicated, right, Clubhouse Q&A, right, chat room over here, right, where we open up one session every week to our members for just question and answers. So you can be asking questions to my team, right, once every single week. That's how much we're dedicating to our members. So our support, right, is literally worth up to $1,000 every 12 months over here. And we're throwing that in as well. You'll never find these kind of support out there, right? Where the team of traders actually run 1 hour sessions answering just questions that you have every week on top of their live trading weekly sessions. Yeah, this is on top and over of that. Yeah. Now, so this support channel is worth $1,000, right? And these are what you see, the Clubhouse channel, right? We'll tell you when we'll organize the session. You just need to join it. So now the package stands at $10,000. But most importantly, now I need to ask all of you a very, very important question. Okay, a very, very important question. So good question over here, Colin. What if, right, the trade goes south? We will show you how we manage the trades, okay, or how we decide to take losses on the trades so you can learn from them as well. So all of you saw the profits that we made just now. I'll show you quickly in a while, right? You see it again. Not all our trades are profitable, right? But we make profits on the overall, right, at the end of the month. Yeah. Now, so how many of you would like me to show you exactly what you need to do to profit from the market every single month? Right? How many of you would like that? If you do, all right, type me in the chat box once again. Okay, if this is important to you, all right, type me in the chat box after that. Okay, because many of you are new. So we understand this is definitely something you want. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Okay, and this is where I start to need you to make a serious decision. Right? I prepared something very special, or what we call 4 important bonuses that we want to offer. Okay, only in today's webinar, which means once I close the session, it's gone. Okay, you will not get it again, even if you join us after that. So please be very careful, okay? Think very hard right now, okay? And I can only offer these bonuses and these benefits, right, at the amazing price at the end of today, okay, for the first 15 of you who will be joining us today, okay? All right, now, so these bonuses will be for the first 15, all right, fast action takers. So here's what I want you to do. Okay, once I put out the price, many of you are going to jump in on it because it has so much value and you won't believe the price we're putting it at. Okay, but before I do that, I want to offer a chance to those of you who are really serious about grabbing the opportunity and working with us to become a better investor. So if you're serious, you're really thinking about joining us right now, okay, I want you to type 15 in the chat box so we can qualify you, right, into the offer that we'll be putting out later. So here's how it's going to work. Right, when I mention the price, if you successfully check out at that special rate, okay, my team will come back to the chat box and check the 15 if you have typed it. Okay, if we verify that you did not type 15 right now, okay, we will refund your checkout, okay, and we will contact the next person, all right, okay, if they're interested to take out the offer. Okay, so if you want this, please type 15 right now. Okay, everyone, thank you very much. Oh, it's fast and furious. Okay, now, so I'm not going to wait any further because we have much more than 15 over here. So be ready, okay, everyone? Number 1, bonus number 1. Okay, we will give you access to all our weekly live trading sessions for anyone who makes that decision today, right? So that's 1 whole year. You get to attend all the weekly live trading sessions that are conducted by me and my trading team. This is worth $5,000 every single year. You don't believe me? Justify the cost, everyone, because we do it now once every Monday and once every Thursday. So that's 2 sessions every week. You're going to get 104 sessions in the entire 12 months that you'll be joining us over here, right? Is that worth $5,000 and even more, actually? Because you'll be trading live, you'll be understanding the concepts live, right, with us every single week. How much dedication, how much is that worth to you? Okay, more sessions are planned. More sessions are, created in the coming months because we are constantly looking to add more experienced option sellers into our team. Right, so I'm training people, right, and once they're ready, we'll endorse them as traders in our team, and you'll be getting more sessions. My biggest goal is to run 1 live trading webinar for our participants every day of the week. See how much value you're getting, right? 1 trader trading live with you every single day of the week. It doesn't mean you have to be there because all these sessions, when they are conducted, they will be recorded. You can watch the replays after that over and over and over again. You can watch 2 weeks ago's replay. You can watch 1 month ago replay. Everything we do in the offer that I'm telling you today are all recorded. They're all archived. You have full access to watch every single one of these sessions, yeah, at 1 cost, okay, at 1 cost. And I need to tell you this, when I start adding more sessions every week, there is no way, right, I can keep the special launch price, which we are offering to all of you today. I hope you can see that. I hope you can understand why, okay, because there's so much more that we're putting out there. So all of you can jump in today at a marvelous, right, take-up rate and a take-up price. And even when we offer these additional bonuses, you don't have to pay anything extra, right? You qualify for it. You auto-qualify, yeah, okay? Now, so here's what Kelvin, all right, wants to say, all right, about our program over here. Now, on the live trading sessions, right, they're invaluable to him, right? In particular, the generous sharing by myself and my fellow trader SK, clear explanations on action taken, right? It reinforces his understanding, all right, in many different ways. So the rationale are also very clearly articulated. So on the support, mentors, your prompt surprises are clear and he makes informed decisions. So he loves what he's getting over here, right? He loves absolutely what he's getting. So he's definitely benefiting personally, right? And he's prepared to continuously learn more from us. Are you ready to join the ranks of him? Right? So the question I saw earlier, right, was this. Terence, what about the losses over here? We'll show you why we take them, right? We'll show you how we handle them, because we know at the end of the month, right, we will be able to generate profits, right, on the portfolio itself. We can't win them all, right? Do we have trade management actions? We do, right? So we will be teaching them as part of our programs as well. So don't worry, we'll teach you everything about it, how to be a very equipped and seasoned option seller, okay? Now, so this benefit, all right, is worth an extra $5,000 for all of you, right? And this only comes today. So you must make that all-important decision, okay? Now, number two, bonus number two, we will even give you access to the trade channel so you can receive all our trade alerts in push notification real time. Why? Because you may not be on your computer. You may not be trading like us. But when we take a trade, we will send it out to you, right? And then you can place it on your trading app. You don't even have to turn on your computer, right? You like it, right? You can decide to trade it. And this is worth up to $2,000 for entire 12 months over here. It will be included if you make this decision before we close the webinar. Students have benefited from it, right? Because these students simply follow the trades and they make profits, right? Not just one, right? But you see 3 of them over here, right? And they've just gotten started and they're making money, right? They love it. You should too, right? Now, so this is worth an additional $2,000, and you can see it's quickly adding up, right? Our total bundle is already worth $17,000, right? And one more thing that we're giving to you, right? I'm even going to give you access to every single trade that we have done since we've started it, right? So from trade number 1 until the most current trade, because some of you may come in late, but there are trades that are open, they're still valid for you to join us now. So if you see them, you want to take them, you can decide, all right, and open up those trades on your own as well. So by giving you full access to the portfolio, you can learn from our good trades, you can learn from our bad trades, and you can also see which trades are still open, all right? That means you can still join in right now, even though you're late. Yeah, okay, so this is worth $1,000. It will be included into the bonuses list today as well. Okay, so this brings everything up to $18,000. Now, lastly, okay, and you will see how sincere we are over here, because, right, this is an offer for 12 months to have full access to all our learning materials, full access to trading live with us 2 times every week for the next 12 months, to become that better investor, to make more money for yourself. And on top of that, okay, on top of that, okay, some of you were asking the question just now, Terence, what if I don't have my account? What if, you know, I need some time to learn over here? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. If you show me that you're serious enough, you take action today. I know you're showing me that. So for doing that, okay, I'm going to let you learn at our expense. Now, what does this mean? This is the final bonus you're getting, right? But it's going to be worth so much for you over here. Now, what I'm saying is we care so much that you learn how to profit and do it the right way. That means do not rush, okay? Do not rush. Have your first month on us totally free, all right? We let you come in, right? You pay for 12, but you're going to get a total of 13 months from us when you join today. The first month is given to you by us just for learning. So even if you start earlier than that, okay, we don't take it back, right? It's your bonus. We're giving it to you. Yeah. Okay. So you take your first month to learn all the strategies, be comfortable with it before you start. If you're ready in 1 week, good. You have 3 additional weeks to make more money. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Now, so what's the price? What's your investment today, everyone? So our official launch price is going to be at $2,997. Okay. And you can see even at that price, it's such a bargain. Okay. Now, so what we have planned to do is when we have achieved 5 traders, we're going to run one big, you know, celebration over here and start to offer members at a price of only $1,997. Yeah. Okay. That's an amazing bargain already. But for today, that 15 of you that I mentioned just now, if you have typed 15, be ready right now. Okay. Because I know some of you have questions. All of them will be answered, but I want you to grab your slots first. Okay, we will have a Q&A after that. So I'll answer every single question you have. Okay, so 1997 is the usual price. So for 15 of you today, you can get everything I showed you just now, everything I promised you, plus that one extra month, right? For only, right? How much? 1197, everyone. So you save an additional, right? $800 just for making that decision today, right? This works out to $3 per day for the next 12 months, right? You have full access to learn as much as you want, right? Okay, and trade as much as you want with us over the next 12 months. That's 100 and more sessions every single year, right? Is that a bargain? You bet. You won't even get this anywhere. There are $2,000 courses out there that trains you for 1 month and then makes you pay more after that. We do this for 12 months and we give you full access to everything, to watch it over and over and over again. After 12 months, some of you are asking what happens next, right? You can decide if you want to learn more by just continuing for another 12 months, right? But if you are happy, right, and you want to stop, Terrence, I've learned enough, right? I can train on my own now, right? You can obviously stop and continue on your own, because I said my students learning the cash flow strategy are still using it now, 8 years later, and still making good money, right? And 24R is going to keep working. So if you're happy with that, right, then, right, you don't have to continue with us, right? And you are well equipped to make more money. But if you like the learning experience, right, if we continue to provide more great strategies to profit even more for all of you, right, then you can decide to continue the next 12 months with us. But that's for us to earn it, right? To earn the right for you to continue from us. So try us for the first 12 months, see how much value we're giving to you before thinking about the others, right? Don't think about the rest right now. You have 12 months. That's already more than anyone else out there can give to you, right? And all for just $1197. Now, we're going to let you choose to pay in your local currency. So my team has already put out the registration link in the chat box. 15 of you, go ahead now. Don't waste any moment. Don't take any longer. There's only 15. You can click through the Singapore link, right, and pay 1597 Singapore dollars, right, and split it to a 12 of 24 months installment. This is a manual conversion, so you will need to call your bank to do this on your own, okay? And when you do that, all right, it could work out to only $66 per month. Will you be able to do and follow our trades and make more than $66 a month? I think you can, right? Do you believe you can? Right now, so this is something you can do over here, right? Split it out to installments. Now, for Malaysian students, right, your price will be 4897 Malaysian ringgit, right? So click on the Malaysian flag over here. You will check out in Malaysian ringgit, right? It's 4897. You can call the bank after that as well, convert it to a manual installment plan, and it should work out to about $204. Depends on whether it's 12 or 24 months, okay? But that's also a very low rate. So you can learn and profit at the same time, okay, and make the profits pay for your learning experience. How wonderful is that? Yeah, okay, right now. So please go ahead to the link if you need it. It's over here on the screen right now. impossibleinvestors.com/join. Okay, impossibleinvestors.com/join. Okay, now, so you can choose to pay in Singapore dollars. You can choose to pay in Malaysian ringgit. It's entirely up to you, okay? Now, so all our classes right now are run through live webinars. Okay, Jeffrey, all our classes are run through live webinars. Okay, so those that have already been completed, they are recorded. You can access it immediately, right, via our members portal. So quickly, let me show all of you, right, how our members portal look like. So when you join us today, okay, by tomorrow, the team will get in touch with you, right, to get you creating your access, right, and you will have access to our basic module, which is already online. Okay, we'll show you how to get all started, how to open up your accounts. We'll give you all the kits you need, right, and tell you everything you must know. Okay, and on top of that, all the coaching master classes are here. The Clubhouse Q&A, the live trading video library, where all the recordings are, right? Your coaching master class, right, modules. So all the 10 classes are already here, right? You can get it immediately, right? And all the Brokers Platform video guide, and also our cheat sheets templates. So everything I promise you. So once you've created your accounts, right, you will be able to access all the materials, right, for the next 12 months. Yeah, okay, so get on it, okay, get on it, because right now, for the first 15, I don't know how many is left, okay, the team has not told me yet, okay, but 1197, okay, 1197 for all 12 months over here, right? You can't get this price anywhere out there, right? I don't even want to talk about the content that you're getting, right? Or the live trading sessions that you're getting. 104, right? What bargain, what value at 1197 US dollars, everyone. Okay, plus I'm going to give you one more important thing over here. Get our winning trade guarantee. I want you to come in with absolute security over here. If you follow our trade ideas, you're not able to make your first winning trade in the next 90 days. As long as you show us you have tried, we are not able to do that for you. You get the entire second year for free, right? So this guarantee is there for you to take it, right? None of our students can claim it over here. In fact, we have so many members who are asking us, Terence, right? Can you give me a renewal for the next 5 years? They want 5 years immediately because they've come in, they saw 3 months of what we do for them, right? And they want a 5-year, right? Can you imagine that? So just come in, right, for the next 12 months, access it for yourself, see how much you're learning, see how much profits you can make with us, right? And then decide after that. Give it a shot, everyone, because you are here today for that very simple reason, right? Learn what you can, right? And think about the rest later, because there's so much you can achieve in 12 months, right? For this investment today, okay? So there's no risk on your part. I take all the risks to teach you how to trade options profitably, right? So once again, the entire package, everything over here, right? Plus the 13-month on us, okay? All right, 13-month on us, everything for just US dollars 1197 today, right? So once again, the registration link is over here. Okay, the registration link is over here. So please go ahead, right? Get in on the X, sign in right now, okay, and get one of the available slots. Okay, now, so last one, I just want to put it out there because many of you will probably still be thinking, if there are slots available, grab it immediately after that. If you only learn one strategy, right, and that is the 24-hour earnings explosion, if you use it on a $3,000 starting capital, right, if you make 40% every quarter, right, you will be able to join us for 4 sessions in that 12 months, correct? 4 quarters in 12 months, right? Your $3,000 could grow to a total net value of $11,500. That's a potential profit of $8,500 in just your first year alone on a starting capital of $3,000. Does this justify the opportunity cost, right? 1197 versus a potential loss of profit of $8,500. Do your math, everyone, right? Because your only other choice, what is it? Try this on your own, right? You heard what I said, right? You can discover what was the winning recipe on your own, but it's going to take you a lot of time. Is time worth money to you? If it is, make the right decision, right? And we can be working, right, and starting as soon as tomorrow, right? Okay, as soon as tomorrow, because my team member has his live trading sessions on Thursday every week. You saw that? Right, so by joining us today, right, you can join your first live training session on Thursday, right? That's very, very soon. And on Saturday, I'll be meeting you for your first live mentorship together with me. All right, so one last chance, everyone. Everything today, right, for just 1197. All right, 1197. Right, so the link to go to is impossibleinvestors.com, right, /join. Okay, impossibleinvestors.com/join over here. Okay, now, so before I go to the next step over here, everyone, before I go to the next step, right, I'm gonna go through some Q&As, okay, and give all of you, right, some time over here, right, to get your registration done and completed, okay, and also type in any questions that you have for me inside the chat box over here, everyone, okay, inside the chat box, type any questions that you have for me, okay. Now, so what I'm gonna do over here now is this, okay, the offer stands right now, right, for the next 15 minutes, okay, everyone. So I'm gonna start the countdown now. So by 15 minutes, right, we're gonna close this webinar session, or if we run out of the 15 slots, I'm sorry, okay? If you still want in, the price will be 1997, okay, US dollars. Okay, so grab it, okay? And now, okay, the timing is counting down. Okay, I'm gonna go back and answer some Q&A questions. Okay, number 1. Okay, Terence, why start selling options now? Because now there's no better time than to have the luxury to be wrong and still be profitable on a trade, correct? Are you worried about the markets now? Are you worried you'll be wrong when you enter a trade? Yeah, then learn how to sell options. It gives you the luxury, right? So there's no better time, right? Now, next, is this a course or is this a live trading session with you? It is both, and it is both for one entire year, not 1 month, 1 whole year. So can you recognize the value that we're giving now? Right? Nobody else will be willing to do this. It's just too much effort. It's too much work, right? But it is what it takes to make sure you become a good investor. So I'm willing to embark on it. Are you? Right? Are you going to join me? All right, let's do something different together. Yeah, shall we? Now, can I sign up later? And the answer is no. Why? Because you will miss out on the 4 big bonus, right? That makes it a great value. So don't miss out, right? If you find yourself nodding your head, if you find yourself joining me and answering my call for your response in the chat box, you're just 1 button away. Right, so make that decision. Let's work together for the next 12 months. You're not going to regret this. You're going to see that you get so much more value out of it. Yeah. Okay. Now, lastly, this is a question that pops up over here. How about after the first year, Terence? Okay. So when you check out, you would see, right, that there's a yearly renewal of the same rate. Now, so you can decide to cancel, right, your subscription over here before the end of the first year. Right. So that's why I say, try us out. You have 12 months to make this decision. If we make you so much more profits, like you saw just now, you make $8,000 in profits trading 1 year with us, right? Does this justify if you want to learn more? But if you say, Terence, I have enough, I'm good with this, I'm happy with the profits, then take what you learn and start trading on your own because you can. Yeah, all right. So see what we're giving to you right now. Yeah, okay. Now, so go ahead and do this over here. And yes, I almost forgot this. When you join us today, you lock in what we call membership price protection. So it's going to be 1197 for you as long as you don't terminate, right, your registration with us. Okay, so even when we increase the rates to 1997, you still pay 1197 every single year, right? So when we give you more, right, your price doesn't increase, right? No inflation on your renewal rate. How good is that? Okay, so don't miss out, okay, everyone? Okay, don't miss out. Okay, now, so once again, these are all the benefits. Okay, I'm going to go through the live questions that appear in the chat box right now. So go ahead, type your questions for me if you have any, right, and continue to go, okay, if you have them. All right, so I see my team member has already answered some of your questions. All right, let me see if I can pick up some others over here. Right, after a 1 year support, okay, now you can choose to renew with us or you still have our email access, right? So you can send us your email, we'll respond it as well. Okay, for the rest, I believe I've answered it. Right, you're grandfathered at 1197 every single year, okay? US dollars. Okay, yes, we will offer all of you 2 brokerage accounts, right? You can decide which one you like better, right? So we offer support for TD Ameritrade platform as well as Tastyworks platform. So we have all the video guides that you need for all the different type of orders, okay, and trade management actions that are already done in the members portal. So you can watch them, you can learn them, and you can do that. Yeah, okay, now, so can you trade on the other brokerages? By all means, if you're happy to and you want to, you can. Okay, but I can only say this, every brokerage has a different system, right? So we are not able to cover every single one of them, right? So we are offering 2 supports over here for TD Ameritrade and Tastyworks. So right now, which one is better? I would say open both, right? Open both, because Tastyworks opens an account right now in less than 4 days. So that's the fast one. TD Ameritrade still takes about a month. Okay, now, so get both open, see which platform you like better, and then make the decision after that. Most important, get an account, get started first. Okay, right, get an account, get started first. Okay, all right, now. So Tangun over here, if you have not been approved yet, all right, get in touch with them. Yeah, okay, once you join us, okay, email them and let them know you're a member with us, all right, you're one of our students, okay, and then get them to expedite it. Right, so they did tell us any of our students or any of our members, once the application is over 3 weeks, they can help to expedite. So you can do that, okay? Right now, any further questions, everyone? All right, go ahead. It is your time, okay? Make full use of it. It is your time. All right, we're down to the last one. Okay, we're down to the last one at 1197 US dollars. Everyone grab it. Okay, grab it. Okay, so for Malaysians, can we apply for TD Ameritrade? The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes, but I would still suggest you start off with Tastyworks. Okay, we start off with Tastyworks. Why? Because it's faster, right? And second, right, you don't need a VPN just to access the broker's platform. Yeah, okay, all right, so start off with Tastyworks first. Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Jeffrey. All right, so those of you who have signed up, all you need to do is this. Wait for my team to send you the welcome email, right, within the next 24 hours. So give them some time, right? They will send you an email on how to register for your the module access, okay, as well as how to join our trade channels, right? So those emails will come to you within the next 24 hours. please check your spam boxes. If you don't receive anything, right, it should be coming over here. Okay, all right. So Tan Boon, all the commission rates are very clean right now. What we get is what they put on their website, right? That's how simple the US brokers have made it now. Yeah, okay. What you get, all right, is what you see on their brokerage platform. Yeah, okay. So you can see it very clearly by going to their website. So Saxo, no. So very clearly, let me tell you a very big distinguishment. Let me give you a valuable nugget. When you trade with TD Ameritrade, they have the US market license. So every trade you place goes into the stock market. Right? When you do it with Saxo, Saxo doesn't have the US market license. So what they do, right, is they become the counterparty, right? They give you the prices. So you are trading with Saxo. So which one do you like better? All right? I made my choice, right? You decide, okay? All right? I'm letting you make your own decision, okay? So they can't fight on the commissions as well. So I prefer trading with a direct US broker. So I hope you understand that, okay, Adrian? All right, any others? Awesome. All right. I'm not sure about that, Adrian. All right. But you can always check it out once you have successfully opened up your TD Ameritrade account, or you can give Saxo Bank a call tomorrow, right, and ask them, right, if it's able for you to transfer your account from Saxo directly to TD Ameritrade, right? Only they can best answer your question. Okay. I know you can transfer directly from Tastyworks to TD Ameritrade. Yeah. Okay. But from a Singapore to a US broker, I'm not so sure about that. Okay, or you can call the TD Ameritrade office, right, and ask them because they have an office in Singapore. Yeah, okay, Adrian? All right. Welcome. All right, welcome, welcome. Now, so it seems like the rest of you, either I've done the session really, really well, okay, or you're asking questions to my team member, right, during the, via the chat box on the back end of the screen, which I can't see. Right, so I will leave this session open for the next 6 minutes, okay, while you guys can get your questions answered. So do get in touch with the team, send them an email, right, even after the sessions if you have any further questions, okay, and get yourself signed up over here at a special offer today, okay, everyone? All right, on my part, I look forward to seeing you on the inside as soon as this Saturday, everyone. Okay, the masterclass is, the mentorship is happening, all right, live on Saturday. So I look forward to seeing you from 9 a.m. in the morning, all right, on Saturday morning over here. Okay, now, so last one, just as a benefit, for those of you who have stayed all the way to the end, right, let us know you better. Let us know what you want better as well. Okay, and we'll reward you at the same time. So who wants to invest into little known growth stocks before that explodes? Okay, how do you do this? I've actually written a report, right, that's made available every single month where I cover some of the hottest growth stocks, right? They're not discovered by the market. So no, these are not your CrowdStrike. These are not your Tesla. These are not your AMC, but these are the under radar stocks, right? They are making a lot of money. The business is growing, but people are not seeing them. All right, now, so this was one recommendation and it made like 45% return just after the first month. All right, so if you want to have access to one of these copies, okay, all you need to do is this, right? We'll give you a copy of that. All you need to do is to help us understand you better, okay, by filling out a survey, which takes only about 2 to 3 minutes, right? So take note of this website address, impassibleinvestors.com/report, okay, /report. Write it down, okay? Take 2 to 3 minutes, fill out the survey, and once you submit the survey, right, you will receive a link for the report itself, okay? This is like a thank you over here for staying all the way to the end, all right? So once again, join us, right? I'll see you and we'll be trading and making more profits over the next 12 months together, right? These are the registration link, right? And for that, okay, thank you very much for joining me once again today, right? My team has put up the survey link in the chat box gladly as well, all right? So you have all the access. We will have this session open for about another 4 minutes. And once the counter is done, we will close the webinar, all right? And the bonuses will not be offered anymore, okay? Right, so there's one last slot, grab it, whoever is thinking about it seriously right now. Okay, once you finish consulting your questions with my team member, right, grab what's available, okay? Thank you very much, and I see you at the coaching mentorship this Saturday, okay, everyone? Bye-bye, everyone. See you really, really soon again. Thank you very much.